for the Belmont Walnut game. This is a pivotal game for the Wildcats and the Cardinals. Wildcats coming tonight, 3-4 on the season. Bailey looks to be a good night of football. Bailey Johnson here with John Knoll. Good to have you with us tonight, Bailey.
Good to be here. Perfect weather. This is what you think of when you think of football weather right here.
Yeah, it's perfect night for high school football. Both teams coming tonight with losing records. Belmont lost last week. Won last week, 28-6. A tough loss to a really good East Union team. So let's see how Walnut looks to rebound this week in what seems to be a very pivotal divisional matchup for the Wildcats. Bailey, this really determines the Wildcat season, don't you think?
Yeah, I think it's crucial that they get a win this evening. They started off really good, 3 straight wins, and four losses after that. And so, yeah, it's time. Hopefully the Wildcats can turn it around this weekend.
And the Wildcats look to be under leadership, of course, of Drew Jackson at quarterback, and then the rest of the guys, Kamari and Gray, look to make a difference tonight for the Wildcats. Kyler Clifton. But what we'll do, we're here word from our sponsors. Come back with more from here on TV 19 Sports. Your home for Tippah County football and the Walnut Wildcats when we return here to Walnut High School.
B&B Concrete in New Albany says good luck to our local teams and athletes this football season.
This is Public Service Commissioner Brandon Presley, and I'm glad to join you on TV 19 for coverage of our local sports. You know, coming from a small town, I started out as mayor of Nettleton in my first political job. I understand clearly how important bringing our communities together, sometimes just over a football game, can help make us better as a state and can help make our communities stronger. I hope tonight that your favorite team will win. One of the reasons I've worked hard to bring high-speed internet service to our rural communities is so that you'll be able to sit at home and have coverage of your favorite hometown football team or baseball team straight from the comfort of your chair. One of the reasons that I fought hard for broadband service to get expanded also is to make sure that our rural children, some of whom are going to be playing on the field tonight, have access to world-class education, that our seniors have access to high-quality medical service through telehealth and telemedicine, and that we give our working families in Mississippi a chance to participate in the modern economy. We've got to move Mississippi forward, and we can only do that by bringing our communities together. And like I said, sometimes it's over a football game between rivalries, but when the game's over, we come together. And that's my vision for the state of Mississippi, that we work hard, we play hard, but at the end of the day, we bring people together just like our local sports do. And I appreciate you allowing me to join you tonight on TV 19. Here's the best to your favorite team that'll be playing on the field tonight.
CB&S Bank wishes good luck to Walnut, Faulkner, and Ripley football teams this season. Come see them at 13331 Mississippi 15 in Ripley or at 28171 Mississippi 15 in Walnut. Farrow Ward Ford has been your local source for cars, trucks, and SUVs since 1952. They wish good luck to all our Tippah County teams in the 2022 football season. Stop by and see them in Ripley or call at 662-837-3001. Fiesta Grill sends their best wishes for a great football season for all Tippah County athletes. Check out their buffet and specials every week at 1709 City Avenue North in Ripley.
Since their beginnings in 1935, Ripley Insurance Agency has become a leader in providing quality protection for thousands of individuals and families throughout our region. Their basic belief in providing only the best in coverage and personal service is just one of the many reasons why today, more than ever, people are moving up to the difference of quality insurance protection Ripley Insurance Agency can uniquely provide. At Ripley Insurance, they can assist you with all types of insurance quotes. We take the time to analyze each customer's needs and develop a plan to fit your own specific situation. Give them a call today at 662-837-8874 to discuss your options for your current insurance needs. Eaton Babin Smith are proud supporters of Tippah County sports. Eaton Babin Smith CPAs and advisors have offices in Ripley, New Albany, and Tupelo. Eaton Babin Smith specializes in small business financial services from bookkeeping and QuickBooks assistance to payroll services and tax filings. They have solutions for almost every small business need. They have vast experience in the preparation of financial statements and in the preparation of all types of tax returns for individuals, small business, nonprofits, estates, and trusts. They also can provide business valuation services. Call them at one of their 3 offices and let them help you with your accounting and tax needs.
Great athletes, great teams, great schools. Good luck from Norris Howell, 107 Dumas Road.
Angel Davis and the staff at Silly Sisters wishes Tippah County football teams a winning season. Go check them out for all your gift and monogramming needs at 1326 City Avenue North in Ripley.
We have everything you need. Food Giant, City Avenue North, Ripley.
Shop Easy Supermarket in Walnut wishes good luck to the Walnut Wildcats, the Collegiate Warriors, the Faulkner Eagles, and the Ripley Tigers this football season.
Both Eagles and Tigers run with the big dogs. Good luck from Big M Diesel Express. Wishing the best to all our students and athletes. Here at Tippah County Hospital, we are more than just a healthcare facility. Your symbol of excellence is here. Tippah County Hospital, Ripley.
Mi Pueblo in Ripley wishes good luck to all of our local teams and athletes this football season. Go see them at 925 City Avenue South in Ripley and check out their new outdoor patio.
Come visit Lois and Kevin at McNeil Agency, 2009 Highway 15 North, Ripley.
First American offers online and mobile banking features to make your banking experience easy and safe. Activate or deactivate your debit card as needed. Attach images to transactions. Set up text alerts to guard against unauthorized spending or to monitor your account balance. Use the P2P feature to safely send money to a friend. We even offer mobile wallet, so you can stay on top of your finances from anywhere. These options and more are available with online or mobile banking. At First American National Bank, you'll get that hometown feel with a high-tech touch.
Mahindra's the official tractor of Tough, right, Chase?
Yep, that's right, Tony.
This baby's got 4,000 pounds of front-end lift capacity, right?
It sure does.
So who's tougher, kid? Me or you?
You are, Tony. Can you put me down now?
What? You want to go higher? Okay.
I said down, you old goat.
I am the goat.
Mahindra, the official tractor of Tough and Stewart Haas Racing.
Come on, Tony, put me down.
Good luck to our teams from Rebel Services LLC, specializing in aviation services. 512-0219. Rebel Services LLC, 5901 Highway 4 West, Ripley.
Ward Engineering, providing engineering and surveying services throughout North Mississippi, proudly supports all Tippah County sports and athletes. Good luck this season from Ward Engineering.
Good luck and do your best. Diesel Oil, 311 City Avenue South. Our customers come first at First Franklin Financial. That's not just a slogan, it's the way we do business. Since 1941, we've been helping our friends and neighbors in the Southeast with their financial needs. We offer personal loans, bill consolidation loans, and starter loans. So stop by our office today. We're conveniently located at 1703 City Avenue North, or you can give us a call at 512-5808. Apply online at www.oneffc.com. All loans are subject to our liberal credit policy and limitations, if any. First Franklin Financial.
Henderson Pest Control wishes good luck to all our Tippah County teams and athletes this football season. ADF Automotives wishes good luck to Charlie and the Ripley Tigers.
Accidents are catastrophic, what we consider a catastrophic accident. On a catastrophic injury, you're not going to be able to go back to work in a week. You're going to be out of work. You're going to be going to doctor's appointments. You're going to be trying to get back to normal. That's where we come into play. At Mama Justice, you don't just get a law firm, you get a family. We're going to make sure that we represent you and that you get exactly what the law says that you can get.
Ripley House of Flowers says good luck to Tippah County teams this football season. Go see them for all your floral arrangement needs at 1014 City Avenue North in Ripley.
No matter how young you are, if you have loved ones, you need to think about how they would cope financially if anything happened to you. Trust me, there are benefits to getting life insurance when you're still young and healthy. Modern Woodman can help you plan for all stages of life, from protection to saving to retirement.
This is Stephen Eaton in the Bellhaven Historic Downtown Corinth. Call me at 287-0113.
Modern Woodman of America, touching lives, securing futures.
This broadcast of Tippah County Sports is brought to you by Tippah Connect, your home in Tippah County for high-speed internet. Give them a call at 662-587-9055 to get set up with their ultra-high-speed internet today. Ripley Parts Company has been a proud supporter of Tippah County sports for 76 years. Good luck to our local teams and athletes.
Inflation and rising prices keeping you up at night? Ashley Furniture is hiring in Mississippi. We have immediate openings on our manufacturing and warehouse teams, and we want you. Ashley offers great benefits like competitive pay, a steady work schedule, on-the-job training, paid time off, plus medical, dental, vision, 401k, and more. Ready to take the first step into your new career? Apply today at ashley.com/apply now, or visit us at one of our facilities in Ecru, Ripley, Saltillo, or Verona.
Walnut Sporting Goods on Highway 15 in Walnut is your place for all your sporting goods and fishing supply needs. Walnut Sporting Goods owner Tim Watson says, "Go Wildcats."
Welcome back to Walnut High School. John Noah, Bailey Johnson with you. Bailey, let's talk a couple keys to tonight's football game. We're one of the word from our sponsor before we go into the football game. Let's talk about a couple keys for the Wildcats tonight. One's going to have to find the end zone.
Yeah, I think it's just getting the ball in the playmakers' hands, getting it out in the open space. Let your playmakers make plays. I think that's the key on offense, defense.
They're going to have to stop the two running backs.
Right, Reno, really good running back. I think it's just getting after it, getting off the field on third downs. And that sounds cliche, but that's the name of the game. Get off the field on defense. Playmakers, get the ball in the hands of your playmakers on offense, and then hope something good happens out of it.
Right. And Walnut comes in, like I said, before we went to break. Walnut comes in off of a tough sledding of games. Of course, last week they come off of a tough loss to East Union team that is really, really good, and so we'll look forward to some more action. But let me give you three keys to the game. Not like I said, we're gonna get the ball often. I think we got to get the ball in the end zone. We got to play good, solid defense if we want it. And thirdly, we got to get the crowd on our side. That's this thing. It's a kind of a slim crowd here tonight, but the crowd still can make a difference with even just a small crowd that is. Belmont's brought a good crowd across the way, and so we're excited to have some football here in just a little bit, Bailey. Let's talk a little bit more about what we hope to see from Walnut tonight. I think Walnut needs to come out early and establish that running game that they have been so taunted with these past couple weeks.
Well, Gray's just a really tough runner, downhill runner, and punish the defense with him. Have the defensive line get their hands on their hips early. Open up the run game with the pass. Got to be balanced. But I think if Walnut's balanced, and the defense can respect the pass, then you give it to Gray and he'll punish you.
Right. And last week we saw Walnut run a little bit different package of more kind of a wide open package out of the shotgun that we have not seen Walnut run all year. And so it'd be interesting to see if Walnut comes out with that little package tonight. And what it is, they line up in a trips formation, send a man in motion, get him going across the line of scrimmage, and he blocks down or goes out for pass. And it's just a neat little formation if you've not seen the Wildcats run it yet. But they had a lot of success in the second half running that against East Union. I mean, the score was already well out of hand, but it was where the Wildcats gained a little momentum off of that formation. And so we'll see if the Wildcats come back out with that tonight and do a little bit off of that they looked really good out of that formation last week, Bailey, and I hope to see Walnut run that again this week.
Well, it's kind of been a John Meeks specialty is when he's got playmakers. Walnut typically has playmakers here. The last several years, they've not been shy of playmakers for sure, and it's been something I've seen from them over the last couple of years. Motion and spread it out, and keep the defense on their heels.
And right now we're going to have our national anthem and have a word of prayer, and then we'll come back with more from Walnut High School.
Lord, we thank you for another great night that you blessed us with. Lord, we have been rejoicing in this day all day long. God, we just ask you, God, that tonight you be with our wonderful friends from Belmont. God, put angels of safety around them as they travel back. We ask you, God, to be with all the players, the coaches, God, the officials, the sideline officials. God, we just thank you one more time for being our Savior. Thank you for forgiving us of our sins. And God, we just ask you that you just continue to bless us. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Please remove all headgear and remain standing as the North Tip Band plays the national anthem.
And that was the national anthem as performed by the North Temple Marching Band. We're here. Word from our sponsors. Come back with more here from Walnut High School. We'll return. TV19 Sports, your home for Tippah County football and your Walnut Wildcats.
B&B Concrete in New Albany says good luck to our local teams and athletes this football season.
This is Public Service Commissioner Brandon Presley, and I'm glad to join you on TV19 for coverage of our local sports. You know, coming from a small town, I started out as mayor of Nettleton in my first political job. I understand clearly how important bringing our communities together, sometimes just over a football game, can help make us better as a state and can help make our communities stronger. I hope tonight that your favorite team will win. One of the reasons I've worked hard to bring high-speed internet service to our rural communities is so that you'll be able to sit at home and have coverage of your favorite hometown football team or baseball team straight from the comfort of your chair. One of the reasons that I fought hard for broadband service to get expanded also is to make sure that our rural children, some of whom are going to be playing on the field tonight, have access.
Welcome back to Walnut High School. We're going to have our captains meeting at midfield stripe. Looks like the captains tonight for the Walnut Wildcats are going to be number 53, number 50, number 10, number 24 for the Wildcats. Betty, can you see who that is carving across? I believe that's going to be number 5.
5 and 10, and
your eyes may be a little bit better than mine. 5-10 looks like that's going to be number 12 across the way. And what's the one right in the middle there? Across the 10. I'm not. See you.
Big bodies of Walnut covering it up.
Hey, Christopher. Yeah, Walnut. And let's talk about roster sizes. I was noticing Belmont quite a small roster this year. You know, that's something, a war of attrition may be out for the Wildcats tonight. The Wildcats may have numbers as far as attrition goes. Walnut looks to come out, get a good division win. I tell you what, a division win here tonight really helps Walnut across the way.
I started off 0-2 in the division.
Yeah,
they started off 0-2, and I think it's critical to get a win here.
Yeah,
and after this week, you finish the season up with Myrtle and Potts County. You got a chance here. Started out 0-2, get a win here. You got a chance to go, hopefully get 3 division wins here,
and you know that puts you solidly in third place. I mean, you know that puts you in a good position. You'll have to go on the road, but I mean, on the road is not a guaranteed loss in this division with teams coming out of the South. As Wildcats would probably have to win 3 to go into the championship game. Belmont's going to take the field, and we'll hold off, and Walnut will take the field here just shortly. Belmont in their red and whites. Going to be led out by quarterback number 7. Going to be Hodem. And the Wildcats hit the field. They're, of course, going to be led out by their quarterback, number 7, Drew Jackson. Then also Camarion Gray, that offensive line, Coach John Meeks, Coach Corey Bennett, the coaching staff here at Walnut. Walnut will look to come out tonight and be successful on the road. Well, I'm about to get this football game underway. I don't know about you.
I am too. Yeah. Like I said, beautiful weather. You got the band's playing nearby. Smokes filled the air. Smell like hamburgers, and now all we're missing is a football.
Yeah, I tell you what, I believe we're about ready to get that underway. Let's see if I believe Walnut will receive. Is that what you saw?
I think so.
Yeah, it looks like Walnut's going to receive the ball, and that means the Wildcat offense will come out, get this game underway early and often. See if the Wildcats can get in the end zone on their first possession. That would be a big thing for the Wildcats to get in the end zone on the first possession. No, it looks like the Belmont Cardinals will receive. Wildcats will kick off. My spotter down there, I'm going to have to fire him.
I'm sorry.
So Belmont will receive the kickoff. Looks like they're going to have number 5 and number
26. Matthew Hogan, and their star player Eli Reno. Eli Reno is going to be on the right side.
Yeah, Reno's amassed over almost 200 yards on kickoff returns for the Belmont Cardinals. So, what? Yeah. Let's see. There we go. It's going to be Camarion Gray kicking off for the Wildcats. Camarion has done the majority of the long kicking duties for the Wildcats. They also have a kicker that does short kickoff. So Camarion has done the kicking duties for the Wildcats. Scissors troops to the sideline. We're about ready to get this football game underway. Gray does a few stretches, and here we go.
And there's the kick by Walnut. It's a short kick. It's going to go out of bounds. And that's going to be a penalty that's going to bring the ball up to the 40.
35.
35.
Okay. Yeah. 35-yard line for the Belmont Cardinals. So that gives the Cardinals good field position.
Belmont to have the ball on the 35.
So after the penalty, good starting field position for Belmont.
Wildcats being led on defense by Clifton and host the other Drew Jackson Leak. Of course, Braddock, and there been name you'll hear all night. And there goes Wildcats. Good defensive head stuck. Way in the backfield goes to tackle for a loss. Host of Wildcats in there. Tyler Clifton on the tackle.
Great penetration there by the Walnuts defense. First play, that's what you want to see. Come out with your hair on fire.
And that's something, that's something we talked about in the early pregame. Walnut defense is going to come out with a mission. Eli, the number 5 for Belmont, has rushed for close to 500 yards on the season. So they know that name. They know that they've got to stop that wing T formation of the Cardinals.
That was a handoff to number 10, Derek Alvarez. Gets it. May picked up a yard or two. I don't think he got back to the original line of scrimmage. So that's going to bring up 3rd and long.
And now Sato on the tackle for the Wildcats.
Ball will be on the 33.
Ball spotted around the 33-yard line. Wildcats doing a good job on defense so far, staying at home. That's something you have to do on the swing T offense. You have to stay at home, play your positions, and not get out of position. It looks like the Cardinals will look back to pass, swing the ball out.
That's going to be number 5, Reno. And he's going to get pushed out right near midfield, but it will be enough for a Cardinals first down. First look at Reno, really a good close look. Really big player there.
Yeah, he's 6'2", got to be every bit of 6'2", and he's probably 150, 160, 170 pounds. Just a big guy.
15 yards for Belmont.
Yeah, he kind of got slipped out here in the open. That's one guy you got to keep your eyes on. You can't let him just slip out and unnoticed.
Well, that's I was reading their stats, and they look like they love to pass it to their backs out of the backfield. So that's something Wildcats will have to watch. And there's going to be a little toss pass to number 22. He's going to get to the corner. No, he does. Well, he does get almost to the corner, and that's going to be a flag. I believe that's do I see a flag on the field, Bailey? I do.
It's
I forget the referees have switched to pink flags
Okay,
in
okay.
October for awareness.
Face mask. It's going to be face mask on Walnut after Marino had picked up. It was a little shuffle pass. Picked up probably 6, and the face mask is going to give them an extra 15.
Yeah,
Automatic first down for the Cardinals.
Very fortunate there that it was not unintentional for the Wildcats. It was an intentional face mask. That'll give, like Beta said, a full 15 yards. And that's something, they're just going to, those little mistakes like that, they're going to have to avoid on a good running team like the Cardinals.
.22 Marino again gets a big hole. He's going down the sidelines. He gets pushed out near the 10. I think he got inside the 15. Good run, a big hole by the Cardinals offense, and last couple plays, they moving downfield pretty well.
Yeah, they do nothing special there. Just a little off tackle trap. Looks like they pulled the guard around and led Marino up in there on a little toss pitch. And Marino gets a good gain of about 15, 20 yards there.
Now he's going under center. He's going to bring a man in motion. Handoff up the middle to Derek Alvarez. He's hit by a couple Wildcats.
Host of Wildcats there on the tackle. Looks like coming off the bottom of the pile is going to be Braddock. Also, Marion, looks like number 10 back there on the tackle.
2nd and 6 for Belmont.
See if the Wildcat defense can bow their backs here, not allow the Cardinals into the end zone.
Bad snap, but he picks it up off the ground. And he's going to be hit back at the line of scrimmage. I don't think he picked up anything there.
Yeah, I believe he's going to be almost a loss of a yard there. Jack Leake on the tackle. Also, number 10. Also, number 44, Clifton, in there on the tackle.
3rd and 5. Big defensive play here. Walnut had them in a 3rd down and long earlier, and they were able to convert.
Yeah, let's see if let's see if they run to the wide side of the field. That should be a false start.
Yeah, it's going to be a false start. Back them up.
22. I believe he knew what the play was and saw the hole and gets there a little early. And that'll be a false start on the Cardinals. And that brings up 1st and 20. Oh, bring it back to the original line of scrimmage, excuse me.
Yeah. 3rd and 10 for Belmont. Shotgun formation, trips right. He's going to roll out to the right. He's got to get rid of it. He passes it into triple coverage. It's caught, but I believe he's out of bounds. It's going to be incomplete and force a 4th down.
Fourth and 10.
4th and 10 looks as if Belmont's going to go for it.
I don't know that Belmont has a kicker that can make it from here. I was reading their stats. Don't look like they kicked the ball a great bit, so straight back to pass.
Fake handoff up the middle, and it's going to be, almost intercepted. That's number 1, Camarion Gray.
Who had the ball in his hands.
So really good defensive stand by Walnut to start the game.
Yeah, they give up a few yards and they bow their backs and do a good job of stopping the Cardinal drive down inside their territory. 19 ball on 19. Walnut come out spread formation. Going to go 3 wide left, 1 wide right. Looks like they're going to have Gray and Drew Jackson in the backfield. Snap is going to go back to Drew Jackson. They send a man in motion. This is the package we talked about last week. Send a man in motion. Going to hit a man out in the flat. He's going to run upfield. That's going to be number 22, Jack Leake. Drew Jackson, 1-1 on the night. And that's that little package I talked about that Walnut ran last week. But they send a little man in motion, and it just confuses the defense a good bit.
It gets behind 5 Reno there. Like you said, he's sitting in a soft spot over here on the sideline. And Really good play design by Walnut.
Back in that same formation. Drew Jackson. There's a man in motion. Gray goes across the middle. He pumps. He's going to hit a man. He hits.
What a pass. Throws it into double coverage right over. He basically threw that where only his man could catch it.
I'm not sure who made that catch, but that young man deserves a highlight reel. Trenton Braddock on the.
Yeah, great catch. Quarterback put it, like I said, only where his wide receiver could get it. And he was in double coverage, but only Braddock had the chance. I mean, what a throw and catch.
Back in that same formation are the Wildcats. Jackson, shotgun formation. Sends a man in motion. It'll be a fake toss. Jackson in trouble, and he's going to get sacked on the play.
Andrew Marino in the backfield on the tackle. Yeah, try to throw a little razzle dazzle in there, and Belmont just stayed home and weren't tricked.
Yeah, they tried to run a quarterback draw there, so I think is what the play was going to be. Belmont stays home and does a good job of covering that up. Back in that same formation, the Wildcat called a trip set formation. Jackson going to not send a man in motion this time. They're going to send pressure. Cross, he sends it out to Jack Leak. Jack going to make a man miss, and he's going to get tackled down for a good gain. Was that gain of about 6, Bailey, on that, or 7? So bring down third and about. Third about 4.
Yeah. Really good decision there. Belmont got pressure on the quarterback. He was able to get it out pretty quick to an open man Leak, and then Leak spins, and which allows them to pick up a couple extra yards. And Wildcats are working.
Now they flip the formation to the other side of the field.
You got a man open. He's going to catch it. Going to be enough for a first down before being pushed out.
Not a touchdown. Be very close.
Inside the 5.
Flag on the play. Let's see what the flag is for. See what the white hat comes out over here with. Looks like he is talking to the Wildcats. So it looks like the penalty will be indicative of something against the Cardinals.
Yeah, I thought it was in the vicinity of a hold. And
an eligible receiver downfield. Wow. That was not the call I was expecting.
So that backs Walnut up all the way to the.
Okay, so
that's what I was thinking. It was originally at the 14.
So they marked it from the original line of scrimmage back. That okay.
Yeah, 5-yard penalty is what it was supposed to be. And I think they tried to give them 10.
Right. That's going to be is that going to be Gray?
Gray. Really good pass there again by Palmer. Yeah, really good pass right over the defender's hands. It looked scary when it come out, but had just enough touch on it for Gray to catch it and pick up a first down. So new set of downs for the Wildcats inside the 5.
Yeah, let's see if the Wildcats come out in power formation. It looks like they are. Going to come out in a power formation, power I. Going to be Clifton B with number 0, and then there's Kamarion Gray behind him. And
he's going to push, and that's going to be a touchdown.
Nothing fancy about that, but just good old-fashioned power football.
Line it up and push them back. Now, there were some really good plays that led up to that. We talked about spreading it out, getting the ball in the playmaker's hands. Kamarion Gray is one of those playmakers. Typically, we see that on the ground with him, but he's lining up out wide, and that was one of the keys to the game. Get the ball in his hands in open space, and
that's what the Wildcats did exactly there. A good opening drive for the Wildcats. 6-0. They look to Wildcats go for the 2-point conversion here be Drew Jackson, that quarterback. Going to send cross, be a jump ball, and it's going to be incomplete. Jackson, I think, did a smart thing there. Felt pressure behind him and got rid of the ball. All right, folks, we'll hear a word from our sponsor. Come back with more for TV 19 Sports.
That our seniors have access to high-quality medical service through telehealth and telemedicine, and that we give our working families in Mississippi a chance to participate in the modern economy. We've got to move Mississippi forward, and we can only do that by bringing our communities together. And like I said, sometimes it's over a football game between rivalries, but when the game's over, we come together. And that's my vision for the state of Mississippi, that we work hard, we play hard, but at the end of the day, we bring people together just like our local sports do. And I appreciate you allowing me to join you tonight on TV 19. Here's the best to your favorite team that'll be playing on the field tonight.
CBNS Bank.
Back to receive are the two that were back for Belmont earlier, 5 and 22. Number 50 now in for the kick. High end over here. It's going to be about the same result.
It's going to be to Marino. He touches it. He bobbles it. Now he's on chase. Good hard hit at the 30. It could have been a disaster there for Belmont.
He touches the ball, and luckily he jumps on top of it. Could have been a free ball for the Wildcats.
So that's where the Cardinals take over on their own 31.
See what the Wildcats come out on defense. Again, Belmont drove the ball down to about the 19-yard line of the Wildcats, and just the Wildcats stiffened their neck and got a turnover on downs. So let's see what the Wildcats do here. That's going to be number 22, Marino. And he just weaves his way up in there for about an 8-yard gain.
Looked like Caden Armstrong on the tackle.
So you found it good. You found the Wildcat roster. That's good. Cool. It's right down here.
Second down and 4.
Second and 4 for the Cardinals. He's under center. Hand off to Marino again.
Tackle by Mayo.
I hear ball.
I've heard. I haven't seen any signal.
Yeah, the referee did throw his flag, but the official, I believe, the ball went back to Belmont on the possession. So Wildcats failed to find the ball on the ground. Coach Meeks over here hollering ball, and his defense fails to convert on top of the ball there. So just a slight mistake there for the Walnut defense.
Man in motion. That's going to be number 10, Derek Alvarez. Looked like a little miscommunication there between the quarterback and Alvarez. And Alvarez does just enough to get it across the original line of scrimmage, picks up 1. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 9.
Yeah, it just seems like, I don't know if it was hey, you go this way, and he wasn't going this way, or what happened there. But that was it was a fortunate error for the Wildcats there. Brings up 2nd and 9. I'll bring you across to number 5. It's a
really good tackle there by
Clifton.
Well, the Clifton
it's Colin Clifton on the tackle. Yeah, Reno, haven't seen much of him on offense. It's been a heavy dose of Marino so far, but yeah, good running by Marino and just enough by Clifton. Grabs the shoestring and brings him down. He's at 3rd and 4. We're right out here midfield.
No, you're good. Go.
Marino goes into motion, and it's going to be a whistle. I think it's going to be a false start. Yep, false start on the Cardinals. Earlier it was 3rd and 4, or it was 3rd and 5 earlier. False start. Made it 3rd and 10, and it was just enough to where the Cardinals didn't convert. Again, 3rd and 4 here. They're backing up.
Wildcats, look, a little muddle huddle here. They slipped the number 7 back to pass. Looks like it's tipped. Oh, going to be a good hit by the Wildcats in the backfield.
Yeah, Belmont 2 times have shot themselves in the foot. You get yourselves in third and manageable, and then the false start makes it third and long. And both times on the last 2 drives, the Walnut defense has made them pay for it.
Fourth down on the pickup play. Now let's see the Wildcats. Okay.
So Walnut is going. Belmont will punt the ball. They're going to fake it, and it passes short, intended for 26 Matthew Hogan. It was Derek Alvarez, punter, running back.
Well, that's something I was going to say earlier. I noticed in their stats that they don't do a lot of punting, so that's something that the Wildcats obviously saw, and we're at home for that for the fake.
He seemed to have Hogan, but it would have been a long pass. That would have been 15, 20 yards, and probably not a pass that he typically makes. And like I said, just short, bounces off the ground, and it's enough for Walnut to take over inside the Cardinals' territory. Really good protection, and it's going to be dropped by Gray. But one thing I've noticed so far from Walnut is the protection on the offensive line.
Yeah, they're doing a very good job keeping Belmont off the quarterback, Drew Jackson. And it looks like now Adrian Palmer's going to go in. Let's see if Palmer goes in at the quarterback position or if he goes out in a receiver position. He can play both. So it looks like he will go in at a receiver position. Unless Coach Meeks draws up something here. Yes, he is going to go in a receiver position. Going to spell Camarion Gray. Going to go out on the island by himself. Going to send 3 wide left, 1 wide right. It's a man in motion. Going to give off to number 2, Greg. Greg buckles up in there for a huge, nice gain for the Wildcats. Up about 4 or 5 yard gain for the Wildcats there on second down.
Yeah, really good to run. Pick up 4, make it 30 manageable.
Well, that's something in high school football you got to do is just, you never 4 or 5 yards on first down is just perfect. You get 4 or 5 yards on first or second down, you're in that area where you can open up your playbook and do a lot of things. It's like Wildcats going to spread the field, going to come out in that spread formation, going to send Gray in motion. And let's see if
going
they
to be
draw.
A false start on the Wildcats, I believe.
And that's going to be 2 men in motion, I believe, is why they're calling that false start, right, Bailey?
Maybe so. I didn't see it.
I'm assuming that's 2 men in motion. That would be my guess is why they're calling that false start there on the Wildcats. They're sending 2 men in motion at the time, or at the time of the snap, there are 2 men moving.
We're going to be a reverse. He's got a man wide open. Oh, he had 2 men wide open downfield. Just couldn't get his feet plant and couldn't pull the trigger. I don't know if he didn't feel like he had the arm for it.
Palmer had the arm. I don't know if he saw them. Didn't see the men running right open or not. But that's a sophomore quarterback making a sophomore mistake there. So Coach Meeks is laughing about it. But that's something later on down in the season that they may come back to that. You score a touchdown.
You come back to that one.
Sorry.
So Walnut punts the ball. Good over in punt. Takes a Walnut bounce, and they're going to pick it up at the 25-yard line. That's where Belmont's going to start this next drive.
Yeah, and we'll hear a word from our sponsors. Come back more. TV19 Sports here from Walnut High School. Wildcats lead 6-0.
Good luck to Walnut, Faulkner, and Ripley football teams this season. Come see them at 13331 Mississippi 15 in Ripley or at 28171 Mississippi 15 in Walnut. Farrow Ward Ford has been your local source for cars, trucks, and SUVs since 1952. They wish good luck to all our Tippah County teams in the 2022 football season. Stop by and see them in Ripley or call at 662-837-3001. Fiesta Grill sends their best wishes
We're back here live in Walnut. Sorry, we missed one play, but it was about a 5-yard pickup for the Cardinals on the ground. Cardinals under center. They're going to fake the handoff, or they're going to reverse it to Marino. He's hit at the line of scrimmage. He's going to maybe pick up a yard or two. Tough, hard run. Only picks up 2. It's going to be 3rd and 6. And that looks like that's going to take us to the end of the first quarter. 6-0 Walnut.
6-0. When we return, we're here with one of our sponsors here on TV 19. Walnut 6, Belmont 0.
Season for all Tippah County athletes. Check out their buffet and specials every week at 1709 City Avenue North in Ripley.
Since their beginnings in 1935, Ripley Insurance Agency has become a leader in providing quality protection for thousands of individuals and families throughout our region. Their basic belief in providing only the best in coverage and personal service is just one of the many reasons why today, more than ever, people are moving up to the difference in quality insurance protection Ripley Insurance Agency can provide. At Ripley Insurance, they can assist you with all types of insurance quotes. We take the time to analyze each customer's needs and develop a plan to fit your own specific situation. Give them a call today at 662-837-8874 to discuss your options for your current insurance needs. Eaton Babin Smith are proud supporters of Tippah County sports. Eaton Babin Smith CPAs and advisors have offices in Ripley, New Albany, and Tupelo. Eaton Babin Smith specializes in small business financial services from bookkeeping and QuickBooks assistance to payroll services and tax filings. They have solutions for almost every small business need. They have vast experience in the preparation of financial statements and in the preparation of all types of tax returns for individuals, small business, nonprofits, estates, and trusts. They also can provide business valuation services. Call them at one of their 3 offices and let them help you with your accounting and tax needs.
Great athletes, great teams, great schools. Good luck from.
Go ahead.
We're back.
Sorry,
another handoff there by.
We're expecting some. Sorry, we were just experiencing some technical difficulties there. Walnut takes over Belmont. They flip the field at half, and so Bailey, what did we miss there?
It was another run there by Belmont. Picked up another first down. Now they're going to hand it off to Marino.
Oh, I believe that was number 5.
Mayo with the tackle.
Mayo.
Yeah, Reno. Good hard run. He's really patient back.
Yeah, he doesn't get in a hurry back there. That's for sure, Bailey. That's the one thing I like about him. He doesn't get a big hurry, but when he sees that holes, he goes. And that's something that the Tigers.
Second and 5 for Belmont. They're going to hand it off to Marino again.
Road.
He sheds off one tackle before getting hit. Good hit there. I'm trying to see what number that is.
That's going to be number
3, Trenton Braddock coming in, laying the wood.
And then also coming up off of the bottom of the pile, number 53.
So 3rd and 4. Last 2 times Belmont's been in a 3rd and 4 situation, they jumped a little early and pushed them back. And
the Wildcat defense has capitalized. See if the Cardinals stay home here. Looks like they're going to run a power set to our side of the field. So if they do stretch to our side of the field, now they're going to give across the run. And that's going to be
big open. And he's just got one man to beat. That's Marino on the sidelines. He will be caught and taken down inside the 10, but a huge run. We're about a 56-yard run there by Marino.
Gets to the second level and gets down on a 50-yard gain very quickly there for the Wildcats.
There's been a couple of plays in this game where it looked like you could tell that they were capable of busting the big one. Walnut's defense has been just enough. I've seen a couple of guys grab a shoestring and just one man to beat, and they've been able to make the tackle for Walnut. That time he got in the race, and really fast player there for Belmont. Now they're going to hand it off to Reno. He dances, misses one, makes one man miss, gets it down close to the end zone. I don't think he got it in.
Yeah, he's going
Looks to be down at about the 1.5.
That's what the officials say. And he will be close to the touchdown marker.
Looks to be on the 2-yard line.
Belmont, let's go heavy here. Touchdown.
Open up a hole for Reno and walks in for the Cardinals, and that's going to make it 6-0 with a PAT pending. Let me see, 6-6 with the PAT pending.
See what the Cardinals do if they decide to kick or if they decide to go for the 2-point conversion. Looks like they will kick the extra point. So we'll have the extra point pending here.
Number 14, Michael Lee for Belmont, set to kick the extra point. The snap.
Kick is
the hold was good, and
so that was
just off on the kick, and so that's going to leave us at a tie ball game, 6-6, 9:18 left in the first half.
Wildcats will receive the kickoff after the extra point. Bailey, that's the first time the Cardinals have made it in the end zone tonight. And it was really that big play there, that big 56-yard run that gave the Cardinals the true advantage to get into the end zone there. And that's something the Wildcat defense will look to adjust to as the night goes, don't you figure?
Yeah, and they had threatened earlier on the first drive. They threatened, same deal. Couple big plays that got them there, and then Cardinals aren't doing anything flashy. They're pretty much one two-man punch. It's a lot of the same plays, and it looks to be the Cardinals' kind of strategy going into this game is run the ball and hope something opens up. And their offensive line has done well with opening up some holes for their backs, but Walnut has stayed home and made some tackles.
And that's a credit to the coaching of the defense. Let's see if the Walnut Wildcats will looks like they're angling to angle this kick to the sideline of the Cardinals. So we'll see what the young man from Belmont does. Gets his kick crew in order.
Alvarez for the Cardinals kicks. He does. He sends it over close to us. That's going to be caught by Jack Leak. And he's going to be hit hard in the middle of the field. 42 after about a 6-yard pickup.
Yeah, Leak runs to the center field where help is at and gets about a 6-yard pickup. You're right, Bailey. Good starting field position for the Wildcats here on their own about 41-yard line. See what the Wildcats come back out and see if they come back out in that spread formation that they've had success with so far tonight. And that looks like what they're going to come back in, and they're going to go 3 wide to the right side of the field, 1 wide left. You see the man in motion. Going to be Gray. Gray going to take the handoff. Drew Jackson back to pass. Sets back. He's going to step up on the pocket.
Yep. Face mask.
And that's going to be a face mask. Big time. I believe that will be no doubt there, don't you believe, Bailey?
Yeah. He had a man open, but also felt pressure from the backside and had to take off. And they had him wrapped up. They looked like they had contained them. But face masking, that's going to be the 15-yarder. That's going to take them across midfield down to the Wildcats' 45-yard line. Or to the Cardinals' 45.
And that's something that's a free play for the Wildcats. Now that, and see what the Wildcats do if they continue to run that spread formation. Looks like they're going to spread it out to our side of the field, going 3 wide right, 1 wide left. Send the middleman in motion this time, which would be different than before.
On to the sidelines. Jack Leak open. in and out of his hands. Really good pass there by Walnut. I think Leak just got a little ahead of themselves. He's seen a lot of great green grass ahead, and
you're right, buddy. I think you're right. Leak saw a lot of green grass ahead of him, or that sideline ahead of him, and was wanting to get down and score the touchdown. But you got to have the ball first, and that's a mistake. Coach will say, "Hey, catch the ball next time, son."
Well, 2nd and 10. Let's see if they go back to them. They'll send Gray in motion again.
We toss
That's
out
tossed to Clifton.
Yeah, 44 Zyler Clifton, who is a bruiser. He's sick. He's right about 5'9", about 215, 230.
It's a big boy. You don't want to see him running downhill. That was my first thought when he got the pitch was, I don't know that I wouldn't be on my heels if I'm one of the Cardinal defenders there. It's a bruiser coming down at you.
And we've seen in the past, he is not afraid to put that shoulder down, run you over, get out of my way. Here I come.
What's enough to give Walnut 3rd and 4. They're in shotgun formation, and Gray will go back into motion. Looks to pass. 2 men on the sidelines, and he says he was out of bounds.
I'd love to see the sideline. There's where we need the replay.
Well, you got 2 men right there in the same spot. Somebody ran a wrong route there. Both of them were open.
Good catch by the I believe that was number 2 for the Wildcats.
And it almost looked like the same play that they went to Leak earlier.
Number 24, as my little spotter here has told me.
So it'll be 4th and 4, and they're going to go for it. Shotgun formation. Quad set. He's got a man, and he hits him. That's going to be Jack Leak again for another first down. Walnut, again, really good pass protection there by Walnut's offensive line.
Well, and you saw what Leak did that time. He goes out for the pass and sees his quarterback in trouble. Just takes a few steps up and gives Leak gives Drew Jackson a much easier throw to convert the first down there. So good heady play there by the young man from Walnut.
So Walnut with trips right this time. They'll send Gray back into motion. Going to roll out right, looking back to left, looking across midfield. Throws intended for Gray again. Just misses him. And that's one of those passes that really didn't have anybody open.
Yeah, he kind of.
Yeah, sometimes if it's not there, don't force it, and it's first down, you still got a couple downs.
I think you're right, but I think he did the right thing in that situation. He doesn't force the pass, throws it in the area of his man to prevent the intentional grounding, and just lives to play another down. And that's a play that the quarterback. He's just a sophomore that he's going to learn more and more and develop that throw where and develop that sense of timing.
So Walnut, after a little confusion there, has to take a timeout. It's going to be their first timeout of the half.
Also, we have a special little announcement. We have been invited as TV 19 to go to Monday night to Walnut High School for the North Half volleyball playoffs. Walnut and Belmont, and I believe Belmont, right?
Yes.
We'll play each other. 2 teams that are very good in the volleyball realm. Walnut, of course, has won a couple state championships, and this will be for the North Half State Championship to go to Jackson to play for the state championship. So be looking for that Monday night. TV 19 will come up to Walnut High School to the gymnasium there at Walnut, cover that, and see a good volleyball matchup between the Cardinals and the Lady Cardinals and the Lady Wildcats. Send a man in motion. Snap across the ground. Jackson needs to hurry. Gets a man
It's going to be Clifton. A really good pass. Again, under pressure, distressed, finds his receiver.
And boy, that confused me. I thought they were running a hitch or post across down to this end of the field with Palmer. But they're all along. They're setting up that little screenplay back across the field too.
It was like a little delayed screen.
Yeah,
there.
It was almost like a draw play. If you know what I'm talking about, where the quarterback takes the ball, waits a few minutes, and runs up in there. But that was an excellent play by the Wildcat coaching staff there that they drew up that time. Walnut continues in that spread formation.
That's going to be a quick pass. He's got a couple blockers. Breaks the tackle, and the ball's on the ground, and it's going to be recovered. It's going to be recovered by Belmont inside the 5.
And who was that lost the ball? Was that
Trenton Braddock? Yeah, it looked like try to do just a little too much. You're right there near the goal line. I'm not for sure who that was for Belmont that come off the tackle. They had 2 good blocks. It looked like he was fixing to walk in, and one of the Belmont defenders come off the tackle, come off the block and strips it, and really good heads-up play by him.
Yeah, prevents Walnut from scoring there. Walnut had a great drive going down almost into the end zone where the Wildcats. That's a dampener.
Gray with the tackle.
Not for sure that was. It looked like Reno got the handoff and hit behind the line of scrimmage. Looks like he lost about 3.
Second down.
Yeah, it looks like the Wildcats sent pressure there. Gets a
2nd and 13. Backs on the 2-yard line.
See if the Wildcats continue to bring pressure. It will be nice if the Wildcats get a safety here where they back up the Cardinals come out in. It'll be a straight dive.
Hand off at the middle. Does get out across the line of scrimmage. Maybe picks up. I think he got back to the line of scrimmage, maybe +1.
Oh, they're going to do about +2. Wow. Excellent spot there for the Cardinals.
All on the 8-yard line. Third down and 7.
37 for Belmont. Really big play here for Walnut's defense.
It was 3rd and 7 where a while ago when the young man from Belmont ripped off the big 50-yard run. So let's see if the Wildcats stay home, and it looks like they're going to try to
go to basically the same play.
Fumble.
Walnut saying that the ball's on the ground, and Walnut saying they recovered. No indication from the referees yet.
Well, now they're saying first down Cardinals. So I believe that will be a Cardinals regain of possession there. That brings up the first down for the Belmont Cardinals. 6-6, 5 minutes go before the half. Belmont had a good defensive struggle here so far tonight. So Walnut sent pressure, and that's going to be number 5. He's got one man to beat, and he's going to be down the sideline. He's going to go. And there goes number 5, the man we've talked about, Eli Reno, who's
and earlier it was Andrew Marino that had the big play. There's Eli Reno. Walnut defender had a chance, and Reno, which we've mentioned, is a big, strong kid, just put his arm out there and kept him away. And after the missed PAT last time, they're going to go for 2.
Yeah, looks like
trips
they're going
left.
to pass the ball out of
incomplete pass.
And they're going to throw
And a flag on the play.
It's going to be an area of defensive pass interference, but I look pretty clean to me.
Pass interference.
And that's what they're going to call the Wildcats. I don't know what they were looking at there, but you're right, Bailey. They look pretty clean to me.
So on that extra point, that's going to move the ball up to the 1.5.
Again, they will come out this time in a power set to the opposite side of the field.
Handoff and power to his way in. Successful extra point or successful 2-point conversion. Makes it 14-6. Belmont, 4:47 left in the second half.
We'll hear word from our sponsors. Come back with more here for TV 19.
Angel Davis and the staff at Silly Sisters wishes Tippah County football teams a winning season. Go check them out for all your gift and monogramming needs at 1326 City Avenue North in Ripley.
We have everything you need. Food Giant, City Avenue North, Ripley.
Shop Easy Supermarket in Walnut wishes good luck to the Walnut Wildcats, the Collegiate Warriors, the Faulkner Eagles, and the Ripley Tigers this football season.
Both Eagles and Tigers run with the big dogs. Good luck from Big M Diesel Express.
Welcome back to Walnut High School. Bailey Johnson, John Noe. Bailey, that's just something Walnut did not need there. A big run close to halftime. Eli, number 5, Eli, what's again? Reno gets down the sideline and scores a big touchdown there before the half for the Belmont Cardinals. 14-6 is your score. 4:47 remaining for the half.
Well, both of Belmont's touchdowns have been on big plays on the ground. It's going to be another short kick. They're going to fake the handoff. He's going to bring it towards us.
Tackle by number 21, Belmont.
So Jack Leak again tried to act like he was going to hand it off to Gray, I believe, and
Belmont did a very good job staying at home there, not falling for the fake. Walnut will send out Drew Jackson back to quarterback. See what they come out into offensively. Looks like they're going to come out in that same spread formation that they've come out in all night. 3 wide left, 1 wide right. Tyler Clifton in the backfield with Drew Jackson. Send Camarion Gray in motion. Drew Jackson back to pass. That was a long time to set. Switch cross.
2 receivers crossing there again. Great protection by Walnut's offensive line.
And I don't think either player saw or knew their number would be called there, but both players have got to be looking for the ball there. You're always looking for the ball if you're your receiver. You know, your head's got to be on something where the ball can come to you at any time, and that's time the Wildcats did not. Both receivers in the area were open, and they failed to look up and catch the ball. Bailey, let's see what the Wildcats come up here with on second down.
They got trips left. Again, they're going to send Gray in motion. Looking over here to the sidelines. That's going to be Leak again. Complete before being pushed out of bounds. Crosses over midfield into Cardinals territory. That's been a play that's been there for them all night. Leak sneaking out to the sidelines, and Jackson continues to find them.
Walnut doing a good job protecting up front, giving Drew Jackson all-time play.
Gray's going to go in motion again. He's looking across the middle. Had an open receiver.
Just a bit.
Adrian Palmer there.
Had Palmer, had a step, just a little behind Palmer there. Palmer had to reach up for it.
Second down and 10.
He leads Palmer just a little bit there. Palmer may still be running.
Yeah, there was nobody there. I think you're right. If he completes that,
he just a little behind, little behind Palmer, which, you know, for a receiver that's hard.
So it's second and 10 on the 46. Trips left with Gray in motion again. This time they're going to toss to Clifton.
Tyler Clifton going to gain. That's a good about 6-yard gain there. And just nothing really fancy there. Just a little toss sweep. I guess is what you call it, Bailey. Just tosses the ball out there and goes behind those blockers. And that causes Clifton to gain about 6 yards.
Well, it's 3 times Clifton's gotten the ball on the handoff, and all 3 times when Belmont's there to make the tackles, you hear the pads popping. Clifton's bringing it,
and that's something you love to see as a Wildcat fan. There'll be trips to the far side of the field. There'll be a single island here to our opposite side. Looks like going to be
going to call false start on Walnut. 3rd and 4. You never want false starts, but when you get a 30-manageable, false starts, that can really hurt you.
Well, it puts you behind the sticks. It limits you. It begins to limit your playbook. You put yourself in obvious passing downs. They can run the ball and gain a first down here, but it's very unlikely. Put yourself in more obvious passing downs. Gives the defense a little bit less to look for. That narrows the playbook down for the defense and narrows the playbook down for the offense. Agreed?
Yeah, for sure. But Walnut they've had the success mostly in the air. See if they will go back to 22 Leak here. They send them to they had Leak and Clifton over here in the same area. Gives it to Clifton. I think if he goes back to Leak again down here on the sidelines, I think he maybe picks up a first down, but plays it safe and tosses it over to Clifton. And Clifton picks up 2, and it's going to make it 4th and 7. Walnut will keep their offense on the field. 2:52 left in the half. Quad set, 2 receivers left, 2 right. He's going to be under pressure. He's going to take off running. He's looking downfield. He's got a man. Oh, that's going just over the hands of Trenton Braddock. Really close to passing the original line of scrimmage. I thought maybe Braddock had given up on the play because I think maybe he thought that Jackson had taken out running, and it looked like he may have passed the line of scrimmage. I think Braddock thought the same thing and gave up on the play, and
then he turns around and the ball's there, and he's like, "Oh crap!" But it's a play that he will learn from. This is
Belmont's got a man, and that's going to be intercepted on the sidelines by Jack Leak.
Jack Leak with a big-time interception there. Goes up high, points the ball. And you can hear Coach Meeks there, pick it, and that's exactly what Jack Leak does. Boy, what a nice play there for the young man for Walnut Wildcats.
1st and 10, 35.
Well, Bailey, that's what the Wildcats needed right there. A turnover right here. I think we'll see if the Wildcats go for the dagger here, go get the ball to the end zone. That's something,
When Jack Leak are making plays on the offensive side of the field, making possession or making plays on the defensive side.
Yeah, he's been everywhere tonight.
They're going to hit Clifton again in open space. Puts his head down, tries to punish the defender. It's going to fumble it, and it's going to be picked up by the by Belmont Cardinals.
Tackled by number 1.
Clifton tried to get low and bring the load, and the defender didn't catch who it was, but the defender for Belmont just got a little lower.
Yeah, I believe Clifton definitely got the worst end of that deal. Yeah, Clifton's slow to get off the field, so that was a very painful hit.
Yeah, I heard, but some of that maybe just not want to come over here and face John Meeks after fumbling.
Yeah, I do.
There you go, it's going to be a false start on Belmont.
The false start on the Cardinals there. Immediately the Wildcats pointed across the way.
Back 5. First down 15. Ball on the
Pushes them back about 5 yards. Bailey. Let's see it.
.216 left in the second quarter. A handoff to Marino. He breaks a couple tackles, and he's going to get out into the open. One man to beat, and he's going to beat him. And it just runs right through the Walnut defense. Breaks 3 or 4 tackles here at the line of scrimmage. Just got to wrap up right there.
Yeah, that's a good old-fashioned case of got to wrap up. You're right, Bailey. The Wildcats failed to wrap up there, and that's the difference in a touchdown and a loss of almost 4 there.
That makes it 20-6. Belmont will keep their offense on the field. Timeout on the field by Belmont. 2:04 left in the half. 20-6. The Cardinals lead over the Walnut Wildcats.
Tell you what, Bailey, this is. I don't know what the answer here, but it seems like just a few missed tackles, and it's 20-6 for the Cardinals, and that's simply agreed. You know, a few tackles, and it's still 6-6.
Yeah, I mean all 3 touchdowns by Belmont have been 45-yard plus plays, and just missed tackles by Walnut, and these are big guys. Reno and Marino both for Belmont, big, strong downhill runners, but but you got to make the tackles, and
right.
And on that play particularly, you had 2 or 3 that it wasn't just a missed tackle. You get 2 or 3, wrap up, bring them down, hold on to his foot, let the help come, something.
Yeah. So, and that's something the Wildcats are known for, much prolific is their tackling abilities, and that's going to be
interception. Can you not return a 2-point?
That's a new one on me. I've always thought you could, and that'd be the same 2 points. Is what I always thought. But
that's what I said. They blew it dead as soon as he caught it, and he may have taken that one back because he had nothing but green grass, and unfortunate.
That will bring the score 20-6, folks. And Walnut's not playing a bad football game at all. It's just defensively they have made some missed tackles, and folks, that has been the difference in the ball game.
Well, Walnut fumbles one time inside the red zone, inside the 5. Again, the last possession ended in a fumble. So they've moved the ball well offensively, and defensively they've just given up a couple big plays.
But those couple big plays have resulted in touchdowns for the Cardinals, and folks, that is truly the difference in the game. Belmont going to be back kick. That's going to be same young man, number 10, Alvarez, doing the kicking duties for the Cardinals.
He kicks it off, going to try to hand it off, and going to be fumbled, and he's going to be drugged down hard at the 25.
Yeah, and
folks, gave it to C.J. Adams, I believe it's.
Yeah, and momentum really shifting to the Belmont sideline. Belmont playing fast now, which is something the Wildcats did not need. See the Wildcats continue to put the ball in the air if they come out and they try to pound the ball. Something Wildcat has not done tonight is run the ball a lot. They've been consistently through the air team tonight. So St. Marion Gray in motion. We'll flip to Number 44, Clifton. Clifton does a much better job holding on to the ball that time.
The big downhill run by Clifton picks up 4. We're inside 2 minutes here.
Now they're going to bring in number 4, C.J. Adams. Looks like also they got that spread look to the wide side of the field. Going to send a man in motion. Back to pass. Drew Jackson sets up. He loads. I'll look for a man. Sets up.
Yep, he's got a man over here. It's going to be great, wide open and in the hands, and had a chance. Alex Marino for Belmont comes over here and hits him as the ball gets here. Good defensive play, but yeah, great.
Roughing
right
the
here.
passer. Roughing the passer going to be the call against the Belmont Cardinals.
Well, again, Walnut, offensive line gives Jackson all day. He scrambles over to the right, and that's where the late hit comes in.
It makes a big league throw there across the field, all the way to the opposite hash. So a good 67, about a 25, 30-yard pass there.
Jackson's in shotgun, quad set.
5 wide.
He looks deep. He's got a man in the. It's going to be Austin Watson with the catch.
And that's something we haven't seen out of the Wildcat. 5 wide that time, Bailey.
Walnut may be fortunate that there's not a replay here, because I think that one may have been hit off the ground. But hey, we're not going to complain. It's huge pickup by Walnut.
And that's a good job of Watson getting up and the ball reference. I caught that thing, son. And that's now Walnut still in that 5 wide position, 5 wide set. Send a man motion, Gray.
Belmont's just in the backfield quick, and he's taken down for a loss of 3.
Be a timeout taken by Coach Meeks and the staff. We haven't heard a word from our sponsors here. Quick word. Come back with more here from TV19 Sports. You're home for Tippah County football.
Wishing the best to all our students and athletes. Here at Tippah County Hospital, we are more than just a healthcare facility. Your symbol of excellence is here. Tippah County Hospital, Ripley.
Mi Pueblo in Ripley wishes good luck to all of our local teams and athletes this football season. Go see them at 925 City Avenue South in Ripley and check out their new outdoor patio.
Come visit Lois and Kevin at McNeil Agency, 2009 Highway 15 North, Ripley.
First American offers online and mobile banking features to make your banking experience easy and safe. Activate or deactivate your debit card as needed. Attach images to transactions.
All right, back live. Second down and 13, 42 seconds left here in the first half. Walnut's going to send Gray in motion. They're going to fake the handoff. He's looking deep, looking across the middle, throws it into double coverage, and incomplete pass. Really dangerous pass there by Walnut. Jackson has made smart decision time after time. Again, right there, you get a little lucky. That one could be taken the other way.
You really are. And does not lead Palmer there. I believe Palmer was the intended target for Drew Jackson there. Does not lead Palmer properly. He throws it behind Palmer, which Palmer has to go back behind him, reach and grab the ball stiff. That though, you got to lead the receiver across the field where it hits him in the hands, and he runs under and catches it.
3rd and 13. Gray will go back into motion. They're going to fake handoff again. Looking for the screen. He's got a man. Breaks one tackle. Breaks a second before he gets pushed out of bounds. He's going to be around the 25. So he gets it back past the original line of scrimmage. That's going to make it about 4th and 6.
Walnut really in that no man's lane. Walnut does not have a kicker that could kick it from here. And to punt it would be, I guess.
Right here, you hope to pick up some points. This is Belmont's kind of taking the wind out of yourselves here at the end of the first half, and this is your chance right here to get a little bit of that momentum back going into the locker room.
And this game is not over by any sense of the matter. Straight to pass.
Looking to go across the middle. He's got a man wide open, and it hits the hands. I can't tell if that was Braddock. Watson. Wide open behind the defense. All he has to do is catch it, and it's 6. And
We used to have a saying, where's worst placed receiver? Right in the hands. And man, what a heartbreaker there for Walnut. Had Watson running wide open. Drew Jackson delivers a perfect pass, hits him in the hands, and Watson drops it. Brings a turn of possession. Let's see if the Cardinals are content to take this to the half. 20-6. Looks like that's what they will do. They take a knee, and that will take us to our halftime break. 20-6 here at Walnut, man, and just well, like I said, not playing a bad half of football, just a couple mistakes, and we'll see what the Wildcats do defensively. Come back and make some adjustments. Return here to Walnut High School for more Tippecanoe County sports and your Walnut Wildcats here on TV 19, your home for Tippecanoe County football.
Set up text alerts to guard against unauthorized spending or to monitor your account balance. Use the P2P feature to safely send money to a friend. We even offer mobile wallet, so you can stay on top of your finances from anywhere. These options and more are available with online or mobile banking. At First American National Bank, you'll get that hometown feel with a high-tech touch.
Mahindra's the official tractor of tough, right, Chase?
Yep, that's right, Tony.
This baby's got 4,000 pounds of front-end lift capacity, right?
It sure does.
So who's tougher, kid? Me or you?
You are, Tony. Can you put me down now?
What? You want to go higher? Okay.
I said down, you old goat.
I am the goat.
Mahindra, the official tractor of Tough and Stewart Haas Racing.
Come on, Tony, put me down.
Good luck to our teams from Rebel Services, LLC, specializing in aviation services. 512-0219. Rebel Services, LLC, 5901 Highway 4 West, Ripley.
Ward Engineering, providing engineering and surveying services throughout North Mississippi, proudly supports all Tippecanoe County sports and athletes. Good luck this season from Ward Engineering.
Good luck and do your best. Diesel 311 City Avenue South.
Our customers come first at First Franklin Financial. That's not just a slogan, it's the way we do business. Since 1941, we've been helping our friends and neighbors in the Southeast with their financial needs. We offer personal loans, bill consolidation loans, and starter loans. So stop by our office today. We're conveniently located at 1703 City Avenue North, or you can give us a call at 512-5808. Apply online at www.oneffc.com. All loans are subject to our liberal credit policy and limitations, if any. First Franklin Financial.
Henderson Pest Control wishes good luck to all our Tippecanoe County teams and athletes this football season. ADF Automotives wishes good luck to Charlie and the Ripley Tigers.
Accidents are catastrophic, what we consider a catastrophic accident. On a catastrophic injury, you're not going to be able to go back to work in a week. You're going to be out of work. You're going to be going to doctor's appointments. You're going to be trying to get back to normal. That's where we come into play. At Mama Justice, you don't just get a law firm, you get a family. We're going to make sure that we represent you and that you get exactly what the law says that you can get.
Ripley House of Flowers says good luck to Tippecanoe County teams this football season. Go see them for all your floral arrangement needs at 1014 City Avenue North in Ripley.
No matter how young you are, if you have loved ones, you need to think about how they would cope financially if anything happened to you. Trust me, there are benefits to getting life insurance when you're still young and healthy. Modern Woodman can help you plan for all stages of life, from protection to saving to retirement.
This is Stephen Eaton in the Belhaven historic downtown Corinth. Call me at 287-0113.
Modern Woodman of America, touching lives, securing futures.
This broadcast of Tippecanoe County Sports is brought to you by Tippeconnect, your home in Tippecanoe County for high-speed internet. Give them a call at 662-587-9055 to get set up with their ultra-high-speed internet today. Ripley Parts Company has been a proud supporter of Tippecanoe County sports for 76 years. Good luck to our local teams and athletes.
Inflation and rising prices keeping you up at night? Ashley Furniture is hiring in Mississippi. We have immediate openings on our manufacturing and warehouse teams, and we want you. Ashley offers great benefits like competitive pay, a steady work schedule, on-the-job training, paid time off, plus medical, dental, vision, 401k, and more. Ready to take the first step into your new career? Apply today at ashley.com/apply now, or visit us at one of our facilities in Ecru, Ripley, Saltillo, or Verona.
Walnut Sporting Goods on Highway 15 in Walnut is your place for all your sporting goods and fishing supply needs. Walnut Sporting Goods owner Tim Watson says, "Go Wildcats." B&B Concrete in New Albany says good luck to our local teams and athletes this football season.
This is Public Service Commissioner Brandon Presley, and I'm glad to join you on TV 19 for coverage of our local sports. You know, coming from a small town, I started out as mayor of Nettleton in my first political job. I understand clearly how important bringing our communities together, sometimes just over a football game, can help make us better as a state and can help make our communities stronger. I hope tonight that your favorite team will win. One of the reasons I've worked hard to bring high-speed internet service to our rural communities is so that you'll be able to sit at home and have coverage of your favorite hometown football team or baseball team straight from the comfort of your chair. One of the reasons that I fought hard for broadband service to get expanded also is to make sure that our rural children, some of whom are going to be playing on the field tonight, have access to world-class education, that our seniors have access to high-quality medical service through telehealth and telemedicine, and that we give our working families in Mississippi a chance to participate in the modern economy. We've got to move Mississippi forward, and we can only do that by bringing our communities together. And like I said, sometimes it's over a football game between rivalries, but when the game's over, we come together. And that's my vision for the state of Mississippi, that we work hard, we play hard, but at the end of the day, we bring people together just like our local sports do. And I appreciate you allowing me to join you tonight on TV 19. Here's the best to your favorite team that'll be playing on the field tonight.
CB&S Bank wishes good luck to Walnut, Faulkner, and Ripley football teams this season. Come see them at 13331 Mississippi 15 in Ripley or at 28171 Mississippi 15 in Walnut. Farrow Ward Ford has been your local source for cars, trucks, and SUVs since 1952. They wish good luck to all our Tippah County teams in the 2022 football season. Stop by and see them in Ripley or call at 662-837-3001. Fiesta Grill sends their best wishes for a great football season for all Tippah County athletes. Check out their buffet and specials every week at 1709 City Avenue North in Ripley.
Since their beginnings in 1935, Ripley Insurance Agency has become a leader in providing quality protection for thousands of individuals and families throughout our region. Their basic belief in providing only the best in coverage and personal service is just one of the many reasons why today, more than ever, people are moving up to the difference of quality insurance protection Ripley Insurance Agency can uniquely provide. At Ripley Insurance, they can assist you with all types of insurance quotes. We take the time to analyze each customer's needs and develop a plan to fit your own specific situation. Give them a call today at 662-837-8874 to discuss your options for your current insurance needs. Eaton Babin Smith are proud supporters of Tippah County sports. Eaton Babin Smith CPAs and advisors have offices in Ripley, New Albany, and Tupelo. Eaton Babin Smith specializes in small business financial services from bookkeeping and QuickBooks assistance to payroll services and tax filings. They have solutions for almost every small business need. They have vast experience in the preparation of financial statements and in the preparation of all types of tax returns for individuals, small business, nonprofits, estates, and trusts. They also can provide business valuation services. Call them at one of their 3 offices and let them help you with your accounting and tax needs.
Great athletes, great teams, great schools. Good luck from Norris Howell, 107 Dumas Road.
Angel Davis and the staff at Silly Sisters wishes Tippah County football teams a winning season. Go check them out for all your gift and monogramming needs at 1326 City Avenue North in Ripley.
We have everything you need. Food Giant, City Avenue North, Ripley.
Shop Easy Supermarket in Walnut wishes good luck to the Walnut Wildcats, the Collegiate Warriors, the Faulkner Eagles, and the Ripley Tigers this football season.
Both Eagles and Tigers run with the big dogs. Good luck from Big M Diesel Express. Wishing the best to all our students and athletes. Here at Tippah County Hospital, we are more than just a healthcare facility. Your symbol of excellence is here. Tippah County Hospital, Ripley.
Mi Pueblo in Ripley wishes good luck to all of our local teams and athletes this football season. Go see them at 925 City Avenue South in Ripley and check out their new outdoor patio.
Come visit Lois and Kevin at McNeil Agency, 2009 Highway 15 North, Ripley.
First American offers online and mobile banking features to make your banking experience easy and safe. Activate or deactivate your debit card as needed. Attach images to transactions. Set up text alerts to guard against unauthorized spending or to monitor your account balance. Use the P2P feature to safely send money to a friend. We even offer mobile wallet, so you can stay on top of your finances from anywhere. These options and more are available with online or mobile banking. At First American National Bank, you'll get that hometown feel with a high-tech touch.
Mahindra's the official tractor of Tough, right, Chase?
Yep, that's right, Tony.
This baby's got 4,000 pounds of front-end lift capacity, right?
It sure does.
So who's tougher, kid? Me or you?
You are, Tony. Can you put me down now?
What? You want to go higher? Okay.
I said down, you old goat.
I am the goat.
Mahindra, the official tractor of Tough and Stewart Haas Racing.
Come on, Tony, put me down.
Good luck to our teams from Rebel Services LLC, specializing in aviation services. 512-0219. Rebel Services LLC, 5901 Highway 4 West, Ripley.
Ward Engineering, providing engineering and surveying services throughout North Mississippi, proudly supports all Tippah County sports and athletes. Good luck this season from Ward Engineering.
Good luck and do your best. D's Oil, 311 City Avenue South.
Our customers come first at First Franklin Financial. That's not just a slogan, it's the way we do business. Since 1941, we've been helping our friends and neighbors in the Southeast with their financial needs. We offer personal loans, bill consolidation loans, and starter loans. So stop by our office today. We're conveniently located at 1703 City Avenue North, or you can give us a call at 512-5808. Apply online at www.oneffc.com. All loans are subject to our liberal credit policy and limitations, if any. First Franklin Financial.
Henderson Pest Control wishes good luck to all our Tippah County teams and athletes this football season. ADF Automotives wishes good luck to Charlie and the Ripley Tigers.
Accidents are catastrophic, what we consider a catastrophic accident. On a catastrophic injury, you're not going to be able to go back to work in a week. You're going to be out of work. You're going to be going to doctor's appointments. You're going to be trying to get back to normal. That's where we come into play. At Mama Justice, you don't just get a law firm, you get a family. We're going to make sure that we represent you and that you get exactly what the law says that you can get.
Ripley House of Flowers says good luck to Tippah County teams this football season. Go see them for all your floral arrangement needs at 1014 City Avenue North in Ripley.
No matter how young you are, if you have loved ones, you need to think about how they would cope financially if anything happened to you. Trust me, there are benefits to getting life insurance when you're still young and healthy. Modern Woodman can help you plan for all stages of life, from protection to saving to retirement.
This is Stephen Eaton in the Belhaven historic downtown Corinth. Call me at 287-0113.
Modern Woodman of America, touching lives, securing futures.
This broadcast of Tippah County Sports is brought to you by Tippah Connect, your home in Tippah County for high-speed internet. Give them a call at 662-587-9055 to get set up with their ultra-high-speed internet today. Ripley Parts Company has been a proud supporter of Tippah County sports for 76 years. Good luck to our local teams and athletes.
Inflation and rising prices keeping you up at night? Ashley Furniture is hiring in Mississippi. We have immediate openings on our manufacturing and warehouse teams, and we want you. Ashley offers great benefits like competitive pay, a steady work schedule, on-the-job training, paid time off, plus medical, dental, vision, 401k, and more. Ready to take the first step into your new career? Apply today at ashley.com/apply now, or visit us at one of our facilities in Ecru, Ripley, Saltillo, or Verona.
Walnut Sporting Goods on Highway 15 in Walnut is your place for all your sporting goods and fishing supply needs. Walnut Sporting Goods owner Tim Watson says, "Go Wildcats."
Welcome back to Walnut High School, 20-6. Start of third quarter. Wildcats trail. Cardinals. We're about 4 minutes before this second half gets underway. Bailey, like we talked about before we went to break, just not a bad half of football for the Wildcats. Just a few breaks here and a few breaks there, and this is a completely different ball game.
Yeah, a couple big drop passes by Walnut. Couple of timely fumbles. You missed one pass, hit you in the hands in the end zone earlier in the game. You fumble inside the 5. Those are breaks that, definitely not something you want to happen in a big division game.
Yeah, you got to have those. You got to have those breaks fall your way. And for the first half of the football game, those breaks did not fall the Wildcats' way. Now this game is far by not out of reach for the Wildcats. 20-6. Walnut has the ability to score, and I believe score quickly. And I believe if they will do that, the Wildcats will come back in this contest. It's going to take senior leadership like Gray and C.J. Adams and people like that to get this ball game back to where it needs to be. But I believe the Wildcats will be able to make this interesting going in third and fourth quarter. They've just got to stop those big runs.
Yeah, I think it's playing with high energy. Last week I did the Faulkner H.W. Byers game, and H.W. Byers scores 30 in the first half. And Faulkner come out with a lot of high energy and shut them out. H.W. Byers 30 in the first half, and then 0 on the board in the second half. Didn't much change defensively with the scheme. It was Faulkner had come out, just ears were pinned back, and we're getting after it. And I think that's the key here. Nothing really needs to change for Walnut. Scheme-wise, I haven't seen anything wrong. It's just, okay, hey, sometimes something don't go your way. All right, next play mentality, and we got to keep getting after it. If they can do that, this game's far out of reach, or two possessions. Walnut will get the ball. Yeah, Walnut
No, Belmont gets the ball.
Belmont
No, Walnut will get the ball. You're right. Walnut will get the ball. They kicked off to Belmont, I believe. I'm not sure.
I think that's right. I think Walnut does get the ball to start the second half.
So Belmont, Walnut offensively has not looked bad out of that little spread formation that we've come to see as their base offense tonight. Something we have not seen Walnut go to the ground much here tonight, and that's something Walnut's known for is that ground and pound style of offense. So let's see if Coach Meeks and them will draw up some running plays here, get the ball running down the hill, and that's something that Belmont has been successful at, running the ball downhill, getting to the outside and getting to the end zone. They have some speed to burn once they get past the line of scrimmage with Reno and Marini, right? It's Marino or Marini, I believe. I'm not sure exactly. We're between on how to pronounce that. So, but
I think Belmont, one of the things, big plays offensively, well, the best way to keep an offense from scoring is to keep the offense off the field. And so if I was Walnut, they've had success in the air for sure. Jack Leake's been big for them. But it's not a bad idea to start to think to putting the ball on the ground, run some clock, more than anything, keep the playmakers from Belmont off the field.
Right, and that's it's a darned if you do and darned if you don't almost situation for the Wildcats. Wildcats been very successful through the air, and that that does not chew up a lot of time, but in the long run that gives Belmont more time to run the ball. And then you go back to where, well, if Walnut wants to keep Belmont off field, they need to run the ball. Well, does that bring success for the Wildcats? So it's whatever coach's mindset here is here. We'll see what the coaches do, what the mindset of Coach Meeks and that offensive staff here at Walnut is. So I don't believe we'll keep it here. Let's see if they go give us an extra few minutes of break time or if they go straight to play. Looks like they're going to give us a few extra minutes. So we'll hear a word from our sponsors. Come back with more here. TV 19 Sports, your home for Tippah County football.
E&B Concrete in New Albany says good luck to our local teams and athletes this football season.
This is Public Service Commissioner Brandon Presley, and I'm glad to join you on TV 19 for coverage of our local sports. Coming from a small town, I started out as mayor of Nettleton in my first political job. I understand clearly how important bringing our communities together, sometimes just over a football game, can help make us better as a state and can help make our communities stronger. I hope tonight that your favorite team will win. One of the reasons I've worked hard to bring high-speed internet service to our rural communities is so that you'll be able to sit at home and have coverage of your favorite hometown football team or baseball team straight from the comfort of your chair. One of the reasons that I fought hard for broadband service to get expanded also is to make sure that our rural children, some of whom are going to be playing on the field tonight, have access to world-class education, that our seniors have access to high-quality medical service through telehealth and telemedicine, and that we give our working families in Mississippi a chance to participate in the modern.
Welcome back to Walnut High School. John Noel, Bailey Johnson. We're getting ready to start this second half football. Bailey, Walnut Wildcats will receive. Let's see what the Wildcats do here on their opening possession. See if they get the ball in the end zone. I believe they get the ball in the end zone quick here. This turns the ball game around really quickly for the Wildcats. They get the ball, run the ball down, score quickly. This is a whole new ball game.
Yeah, like you said, you don't feel bad coming out of the locker room 20-6, but you feel a lot better if you can start this opening possession with some points, and that's what Walnut looks to do. As Walnut is set to receive the kickoff, I would like to congratulate the Walnut and Collegiate junior high team finishing runners-up in the Little 22 this year. Really close game the other night against East Union. Only one loss on the year, so congratulations to the Walnut and Collegiate junior high.
Yeah, that's something new that this past couple of years Walnut and Collegiate have done is combine their junior high teams and made a very successful program here at Walnut High School. So a lot to look forward to if you're Walnut. Going to be Camarion Gray back deep to receive. Gray, he's got a nice lane. He gets up to about the 40, almost past midfield, about the 48-yard line, take it down by a host of Cardinals. That's where your Wildcats will start, 1st and 10.
Yeah, really strong run there by who was that, Gray?
Camarion Gray, yes, sir.
Yeah, really strong run. He gets hit for the first time near the 40, and it's out to the 48 before he gets brought down. So finds a hole, and then breaks a couple of tackles and sets Walnut up for really good field position to start this opening drive of the second half.
Yeah, something Walnut going to get to start almost in their territory here on the 49-yard line. See what the Wildcats come back out in. They come back out in that spread formation. Stingray in motion. Sprint across the middle. Jackson back to pass. He's got all day again. He's going to turn it loose.
Out across the middle and just misses the receiver.
And almost picked off there by the Belmont Cardinal defender, number 28.
Again, really good protection there by Walnut's offensive line. And again, I think that was one of those plays that was first down. Nothing was really happening downfield. Didn't have a man open. More so, kind of throws it away there. Plays it safe, which is smart. The smart choice on first down.
Again, same formation. Goes to different man motion. It's going to be Jack Leake in motion this time. All across the formation is the snap. Back to pass. Sets up.
Got Leake across the middle. He breaks one tackle. More being brought down out near the 40-yard line. And not until he picks up a first down for Walnut.
Yeah, nice play. And he looks like he had Gray there to help him block. And that was a good play drawn up by Coach Meeks and the offensive staff there for the Wildcats.
But Jack Leake's been a really smooth route runner. That's been one of the things I've noticed with him. He's good hands and really smooth route runner.
Yeah, he gets to an open position, throws his hands up, lets Jackson know he's open, and catches the ball. It's just secure hands. That's a good thing.
The wide receiver screen there to Trenton Braddock.
Yeah, nice blocking out there on the outside by Camarion Gray and
Jack Leake again.
Jack Leake.
7-yard pickup for Walnut. So let's make it second and third. Ball's on the 35.
So Drew Jackson coming back in there with a play. Jackson, Coach Meeks hollering something to his receivers. Maybe some last-minute adjustments.
Letting the clock run down.
This time no motion on the play.
Got pressure just over. Oh, great pass just over the hands of the defender. Hits Jack Leake in the hands, and 22 on 22. And
that's a situation where Leake did not control the ball completely through the catch. That is a new rule I really do not like, Bailey. I've become not a big fan of that rule. I'm used to when a player catches the ball 2 feet in bounds and that's a catch. Now you have to control the ball completely through the catch, and that's something I just really do not like.
All day again. He's looking deep. He's got a man, and I believe he controls the catch, and he does.
And that's going to be number 1, Camarion Gray. Goes up, big 6'2" senior. Goes up, high points the ball, brings it down for a touchdown. Just like that, the Wildcats have turned this ball, turned the tie back on their side, 20-12. Let's see the Wildcats come back out, see if they run a 2-point try here. I believe that's what the Wildcats will do.
Yeah, great play there by Walnut. Offensive line again just holds up, gives Jackson all day enough time to find his man streaking down the middle, and great pass, great catch. 6 points for Walnut. Now pending 2-point conversion. There's pressure off the hands of the defender. It's going to fall incomplete. That's going to leave it at 20-12. Belmont leads, but way to respond in the second half to start the second half for Walnut.
Yeah, Wildcats answer very quickly. Bailey, that's what the Wildcats needed. Do you agree with? We talked about that before you started. Come out early, answer quickly, and that's what the Wildcats did. They come out, get a quick strike to the end zone. Wildcat, the momentum quickly back on the Wildcat side here.
Yeah, and didn't change up a whole lot. Stay true to their game plan.
Well, and the difference was that time Whereas the drop pass while go, he catches the ball that time. Honestly, truthfully, and I'm not trying to discredit the young man from Walnut for that, but that's simply what happened there. Just where he catches it this time, he doesn't catch it last time.
Woo! And a hard tackle.
Is that number 0, C.J. Adams, with a nice open field tackle there. Grabs the young man from Belmont on the chest protector and rips him down.
Yeah, just reaching out, some heavy paws. Really good tackle.
So
puts them on the 30, on the 29-yard line is where they start the drive.
And Wallace walked up some men in the box. They've got 8 or 9 men within the line of scrimmage.
Walnut's defense just swarms them there, tries to get it outside to the open area. There was no open area.
Yeah,
Walnut swarmed it.
That time they cover them up. They do not let Belmont outside, which has been the MO for Belmont. Get inside, hit them, and then run outside. That time the Wildcat defense does a good job stringing the play out to the sideline and getting the big tackle by a host of Wildcats there.
In the backfield, they fake the handoff, fake the sweep this way. Quarterback rolls out to his left, and
Skylar Wilbanks with a big sack there for the Wildcats. Looked like they were setting up a little bootleg pass to the far side of the field. Walnut brought pressure from Skylar Wilbanks and takes him down for a big loss of about, 8 or 9 there, Bailey.
Really good play there by Walnut. Puts them in 3rd and long, 3rd and 21. I hand it up the middle. He breaks a couple tackles. Somebody's got to bring them down. I mean, just guy after guy has a chance. Yeah, huge run there by Belmont.
And again, that's that man, number 5, who has been the big playmaker for Belmont tonight.
And he's a big, strong runner. You can't put too much blame on Walnut for not bringing them down. But it's one of those deals where somebody grab his ankles and hold him, and then hold on for help. But
grab him and just hold on for. Is what they used to say. Hold on for dear life.
Yeah.
Well, in that situation is you got to wrap up and hold on. That's something I know Coach Meeks does a very good job, or has in the past teaching a very good job of teaching tackling drills here at Walnut. But, that's a rare art these days, a quick tackle where you wrap up and drive through a man. And that's something with a big guy like that. You got to wrap up, take him around the knees, and drive through him.
Well, and Kamarian Gray, he's a pretty big boy, but there's not – again, right there, you have a chance on Reno. Have a chance to bring him down well behind the line of scrimmage, and he just throws off a Wildcats defender and gets back to the line of scrimmage. And Kamarian Gray's a pretty good sized boy, but outside of him, there's not really anybody on this Walnut team that has the size of Eli Reno.
Right. You have Zala Clifton and number 0 C.J. Adams, who are big boys, but they still the Reno still outweighs them by are as taller and faster than they are.
There's Marino, toss right.
Tackle by 22 Lee.
And right there, that's what you got to do if you're Walnut. There's 3 or 4 guys there. 3 or 4 guys there on the tackle and brings them down. And you got an injured Wildcat. I can't make out the number.
Go off. Yeah. We'll hear a word from our sponsors while we hear they take care of the injured Wildcat on the play. We'll come back, check on the young man from Walnut,
Mississippi
make sure everything's
we
okay.
can only do that by bringing our communities together. And like I said, sometimes it's over a football game between rivalries. But when the game's over, we come together. And that's my vision for the state of Mississippi, that we work hard, we play hard, but at the end of the day, we bring people together just like our local sports do. And I appreciate you allowing me to join you tonight on TV 19. Here's the best to your favorite team that'll be playing on the field tonight.
CB&S Bank wishes good luck to Walnut, Faulkner, and Ripley football teams this season. Come see them at 13331.
Welcome back to Walnut High School. Young man number 32 comes off field under his own power. It's a great play for the Walnut. That time a big play by C.J. Adams up in the number 0 in on the right down for the ball. That'll be a turnover on downs.
So Walnut gets the ball back. I think it was 33. Patrick Clifton that was the injured player before the break, but he did walk off on his own power, which is good.
Yeah, he does manage to walk off under his own power, and that's a great thing for the young man from Walnut. He gets up. I believe he just probably got his bell rung there, and that's it's a good thing to see the young man get up, shake it off, and walk to the sideline under his own power. Drew Jackson back in there, quarterback. Here he gets time to throw. He's going to set up to number 0, Zyler Clifton. Clifton does a much better job possessing the ball that time. And that was a good play by Drew Jackson. He just took what was there. He saw his defenders. He saw the defenders down the field, and had Zyler Clifton run down a little safety valve, and he hits the safety valve, and he gains about 6 yards on the play. About 4 yards on the play.
Well, it's reminiscent of what you'll see on a Mississippi State offense. They spread them out, deep routes, and then take what the defense gives you. If it's not there, don't force anything. And that's a deep pass and a complete, and then it's going to come out. He's stripped.
No, it's going to be a fumble. No, it's going to be an incomplete pass.
I think it's going to be another injured Wildcat player over on the sidelines.
We'll take a timeout as they hear for a word from our sponsors. More from TV 19 Sports.
Mississippi 15 in Ripley or at 28171 Mississippi 15 in Walnut. Farrow Ward Ford has been your local source for cars, trucks, and SUVs since 1952. They wish good luck to all our Tippah County teams in the 2022 football season. Stop by and see them in Ripley or call at 662-837-3001. Fiesta Grill sends their best wishes for a great football season for all Tippah County athletes. Check out their buffet and specials every week at 1709 City Avenue North in Ripley.
Since their beginnings in 1935, Ripley Insurance Agency has become a leader in providing quality protection for thousands of individuals and families throughout our region. Their basic belief in providing only the best in coverage and personal service is just one of the many reasons why today, more than ever, people are moving up to the difference of quality insurance protection. Ripley Insurance Agency can uniquely.
Back to Walnut High School now. The young man, I believe that's going to be Jack Leake coming off the field under his own power. Jack Leake has been everywhere tonight, folks, and just a hard hit there on the sideline. Jack going to have to come out of the ball game for a few minutes.
Yeah, walking off slow, you hate to see that. Like you said, he's been the biggest playmaker so far this evening for the Walnut. And it was a strip fumble, so Belmont does take over. They'll hand it off to the right, and he's taken down at the right hashtag or right hash. Back at the line of scrimmage.
He's going to be taken down.
He's going to lose a yard.
Yeah, good pursuit there by the defense of the Wildcats to pursue him for a yard loss gain. Looks like they're looking at the shoulder of Jack Leake. So we're not sure exactly what the extent of that injury is, but I'm sure Leake, if he can get back in the game, will get back in the game. Going to be number 5 in there now. A much better job by the defensive line of the Wildcats pursuing to number 5 that time and only letting him gain about 2 yards. All the Wildcat defense there. And another defender down. No, he's going to try to get up on his own power. And I believe he was just being slow to get up.
24, Caden Armstrong. He was one of, we talk about wrap up and hang on, and that's what he done right there. Reno come down right at him, and Armstrong didn't back down from the contact, wrapped up, and waited for some help, and then you only pick up a couple. That's kind of what you're going to have to do here.
Yep. Back to pass.
They fake the handoff, and they got him under pressure. Looks downfield, off the hands of number 14, Michael Lee. Had a chance here on the sidelines. Hits him in the numbers, just drops it, brings up 4th down for Belmont.
Let's see if the Belmont choose to punt or what they'll choose to do here.
And it looked like they're making some mass subs, so it looks like they're going to punt the ball.
And it looks like they're calling for Miss Jan Lee to come down and see about Jack. So maybe this is nothing too major, but we do pray for Jack and quick recovery there that he'll be healthy enough to come back rest of the season for the Wildcats. Short kick there.
Decent punt. Gray tackled and gains about 2 before being brought down at the 30-yard line.
And they're going to walk Leak to the locker room. So it looks like Leak's night is done. I hate to see that for young Jack Leak, who has been a superstar for the Wildcats tonight. But, next man up. I know that's not easy to play someone like Jack Leak, but the next man's got to be up now for the Tigers, for the Wildcats. Let's see who that is.
Wildcat takes over. Ball's on the 30. First down and 10.
First and 10 on about the, 30-yard line. So let's see the Wildcats come out in that spread formation that they have been dedicated to tonight. Go send Camarion Gray in motion. Going to send a man across the middle. Be a big sack.
Be brought down.
57 in on a big sack there for the Belmont Cardinals.
Looked like it was number 10, Cabrina, the senior, that come in and replaced Leak and ran a similar route that Leaks ran all evening, and he was open. He looked like he ran a really crisp route, and the quarterback just didn't have time to find him. But
yeah, because 57 was there before he had time to breathe. Now I'm going to send him right in motion again. Going to Leak better time this time. I'll hit Gray across the middle.
Ooh, hard hit.
Yeah, nice. Big hit across the middle there was number
look like number 6, maybe Aiden Waddle.
Yeah, Waddle with a big hit there on Camarion Gray. And things like that'll make you think about coming across that middle again. But
he popped up. That's what you like to see.
Yeah.
He took a hard hit and he was the first man up. And so it's 3rd and 9.
See what the Wildcat draws up offensively. They've been content to stay in that pistol or shotgun formation, either 2 or 3 wide to one side, 2 wide to the opposite side. So now we go 4 wide. Leak back. Going to send a man in motion. It's going to be Gray.
Ooh, fumbled. And just has to. Nope, it's still loose. I believe Gray falls on it.
Gray does recover the ball.
So that's going to be after the fumble, Walnut's going to lose about 3 or 4 yards, and they lost about 5 yards. Make it 4th and 14.
Yeah, they're going to send the punt team back out for the Wildcats here. Wildcats send Zyler Clifton back deep to punt. Clifton's done a good job punting for the Wildcats this year. He's delivered some good booming kicks. Another big,
really good
booming kick.
It's Manning Deaton on the fair catch.
And
I think that's Matthew Hogan, 26, Matthew Hogan with the fair catch for Belmont. And that's where they're going to take over on the 40-yard line.
And that
really good punt there.
A big, deep driving punt. That's something when I played, we had probably one of the best kickers in the state, Brandon Gunn, who averaged, almost 50 yards a punt. And that was something that made a difference in the game. When you have a punter that can pin a team deep back, back deep, it makes a big difference.
Oh, yeah, if you flip the field position, and that's basically what happened. Walnut had the ball down here on the 25, 30. Oh, another big run.
Let's see if he outruns the.
Wasn't even broken tackles there. That was just a big hole, and he runs through it. And Marino again.
Yeah, Marino has been, and that may be a gut check, folks. I hate to say that, but big run like that. Now it's time for the Wildcats to either now where they decide to bend or break. Coach Meeks is, this team has fought back to 2012, and let's see if they get in the end zone here. Does that break the back of the Wildcats? Do the Wildcats stiff their backs and choose to, not score? And that's going to be an easy score.
Easy walk in.
And that's going to be a personal foul behind the line of scrimmage. So let's see if the referee marks that off after the play or before the play. Personal foul. So the point is good. Unnecessary roughness. Unsportsmanlike conduct. Should be. Personal foul on the. No, sir.
So they still have the ball placed down at the 3.
I believe the Wildcats probably will elect to take that on the kickoff. I would imagine, Bailey. That would.
But
be,
then wasn't the 2-point stand?
No, that was a touchdown.
Okay. I was thinking that was the 2-point conversion.
No, this will be the 2-point conversion. So 26-12. Batted down by Camarion Gray. Good play by Gray there to read the quarterback's eyes, knock the ball down. And that will make the score 26-12. We're here from our sponsors. Come back with more here on TV 19 Sports, your home for Tippah County football.
At Ripley Insurance, they can assist you with all types of insurance quotes. We take the time to analyze each customer's needs and develop a plan to fit your own specific situation. Give them a call today at 662-837-8874 to discuss your options for your current insurance needs. Eaton Babin Smith are proud supporters of Tippah County sports. Eaton Babin Smith CPAs and advisors have offices in Ripley, New Albany, and Tupelo. Eaton Babin Smith specializes in small business financial services from bookkeeping and QuickBooks assistance to payroll services and tax filings. They have solutions for almost every small business need. They have vast experience in the preparation of financial statements and in the preparation of all types of tax returns for individuals, small business, nonprofits, estates, and trusts. They also can provide business valuation services. Call them at one of their 3 offices and let them help you with your accounting and tax needs.
Great athlete.
Welcome back to Walnut High School. John Noel Bailey Johnsway, 26-12. Bailey, that was a dagger there for the Wildcats. Who had kind of got momentum back on their side. All of a sudden, they lose Jack Leak in what seems to be a shoulder injury. And now, all of a sudden, the momentum squarely back on the side of the Belmont Cardinals.
Well, Wildcats just haven't seemed to have an answer for 22 Andrew Marino or number 5 Eli Reno. 2 big runners that Walnut just hasn't been able to find the answer for. Now on the kickoff. It's 44. Zyler Clifton gets it out across the 50 down near the 44-yard line. How you like to see that coming at you after a kickoff?
Yeah, that's like I said, that's a big boy running downhill, but good return there for the Wildcats down on now in positive territory on their side of the ball. And Coach Meeks again steadily coaching his young team. Don't get your heads down yet. This game is still far from over. You still got a full fourth quarter of football left to go in this contest, and this game could be very different. Now Walnut goes to that power game and behind that big offensive line. So Cardinals on the tackle there. Laid out by Camarion Gray. A gain of about 4 yards.
Well, yeah, Gray just takes the toss, puts his head down, and runs over a couple of defenders there, and picks up Picks up 3-4 yards. That's what you want to do on the first down. While Walnut, I'll be interested to see. Jack Leak has been kind of their answer through the air. With him out, I'd be interested to see if that game plan changes any and Walnut decides to keep it on the ground a little bit more. And there jumps, that's going to be encroachment.
And that's you see the Walnut has not necessarily they have changed their offensive approach a little bit. They look like they're going to the more of a power game where they were leaking there. They could go more spread the field. We're going to run this one under 50 seconds now in third quarter. We still got a whole another football, still another quarter football go, folks. Again, this game is far from over. 26-12, Wildcats driving. I formation now. We'll give to Camarion Gray. Gray going to bounce off the right side. He gets down another gain of almost about 6. Going to be a first down for the Wildcats.
Walnut now playing a little bit more pirate football.
First down, Wildcat.
And I think that's maybe the answer for Walnut here is slow the game down a little bit, keep it on the ground, keep Belmont off the field.
Well, that's something we've talked about, was the answer to keep Belmont off the field. And that's something Walnut has not done all night is keep Belmont off the field. Be a straight give, no back pass. He's going to have.
He's got a man open, and it's going to be caught. That's number 10, Cabrina. That's the guy that come in and replaced Jack Leak, and
down at the 1.
They caught it down at the 1.
Wow. Nice play there by
Wildcats. Really good pass, and that's what the run game does. Hey, if you play a little power football, run it up the middle a couple of times, and it opens up those plays right there. And Cabrina, who hadn't been in the game much offensively until the Jack Leak injury comes in big.
Yep, and that's going to bring. Let's see, I believe that was a missed snap there between. That's going to bring it in and going to switch into the fields. Hear a word from our sponsors when we come back here on TV 19 Sports, your home for Tippah County football. More here from Walnut High School when we return.
Teams, great schools. Good luck from Norris Howell, 107 Dumas Road.
Angel Davis and the staff at Silly Sisters wishes Tippah County football teams a winning season. Go check them out for all your gift and monogramming needs at 1326 City Avenue North in Ripley.
We have everything you need. Food Giant, City Avenue North, Ripley.
Shop Easy Supermarket in Walnut wishes good luck to the Walnut Wildcats, the Collegiate Warriors, the Faulkner Eagles, and the Ripley Tigers this football season.
Both Eagles and Tigers run with the big dogs. Good luck from Big M Diesel Express. Wishing the best to all our students and athletes. Here at Tippah County Hospital, we are more than just a healthcare facility. Your symbol of excellence is here. Tippah County Hospital, Ripley.
Welcome back to Walnut High School. Incomplete pass. Intended from Camarion Gray.
Brings up 3rd and 1 here.
Let's see if the Wildcats go. Looks like the Wildcats may be sending in their power formation now. Looks like they're going to send in 2 blocking backs and number 4 and number 0.
Well, the offensive line has been pretty good tonight. And Camarion Gray is a really strong runner. When you get it 3rd and short, I don't know that it's not the best decision. It is to run this power football.
Yeah, and I believe that's what the Wildcats are going to set up and do here. Looks like they try to run the freeze play.
It's going to be timeout, Walnut.
And I believe this is 2-possession territory here if you're the Wildcats. Down now 2 scores. Buddy, got any interesting score updates from specifically the Ripley game?
I haven't seen the Ripley. I know going into the 3rd quarter, Tupelo's up over Madison Central 34-0. You know, and I'm starting to wonder if Tupelo's shouldn't be in that discussion as one of the best teams in the state at this point.
Yeah,
they're running through people.
Yeah, they're really good.
Clinton's over Oxford 16-15.
Big score. If you're keeping up with 4A, Houston is over Pontotoc now. Houston over Pontotoc 14-0 in the second quarter. So that's a big score there for the for that division. Of course, we'll have Ripley game next week. Smithville over Faulkner 13-0.
So Walnut with possession, 3rd and 2nd on the 4. Hand off to Gray. Tries to stay up, but I think he's going on pickup, maybe one. Doesn't get enough for the 4th down. They're going to still call it 4th and 2 or 4th and 1.
Score of interest is 42-0. Ripley over South Pontotoc, 42-0. So Ripley up big over South Pontotoc, looking to extend that perfect season that Coach Perry Lyles and the Ripley Tigers have going so far in the season. It's been a pleasure to cover them, and we'll continue to cover them next week at Ripley.
Fake the handoff, looking to the back of the end zone. Tilt, but caught. Going to be Trenton Braddock. That defender there, off the fingertips of the defender. But
wow, what a play there. Off the fingertips of the defender from Belmont, and right in the hands that fell of Trenton Braddock. And just like that, the Wildcats, like I said, folks, this game is far, far from over. Walnut now up 18-26. So we'll see what the Wildcats come out in. See if they come out. I figure they will run a 2-point play. Big give. Incomplete pass. Looks like they were setting up a little screen play, but that falls short. That's going to bring the score 18-26. Folks, don't go anywhere. This game is getting interesting. 4th quarter. We return here.
The 4th quarter, your score, Walnut 18, Belmont 26.
Wherever our sponsors come back with more here on TV 19 Sports. No, we're going to. No.
Mi Pueblo in Ripley wishes good luck to all of our local teams and athletes this football season. Go see them at 925 City Avenue South in Ripley and check out their new outdoor patio.
Come visit Lois and Kevin at McNeil Agency, 2000.
Welcome back to Walnut High School. Marion Gray. This game is getting interesting, folks. 26-18. Coach Meeks continues to coach his young staff to quit not believing, not believe. And that's going to be a
look like attempted onside.
I don't know if he really attempted onside or that just come off the side of Gray's foot, but that was a kick to the front line of Belmont and gives Belmont excellent opening field position. See what that defensive unit comes out and does. I think if your coach makes you've got to say tackle here. You've got to make good tackles. Keep Belmont behind the sticks. Man, is that something Walnut has not done so far tonight very well?
Well, everybody's playing so tight on the Walnut defense, and so if they break to that second level, there's nobody there. Walnut defense does really good there. We're wrapping up, and about half of the Wildcats defense there on the tackle.
Yeah, Walnut does a good job there, only allowing about 4 yards on the gain of 1. Not a big, excellent spot there for the Belmont Cardinals. Brings up 2nd and 5. Defensively now, the Wildcats being called on to answer defensively. 8, 9 guys in the box. And a good job wrapping up there by the Wildcats, man.
Really good play. One of the Walnut defenders pushed an offensive lineman for Belmont back into the running back and pushed the offensive lineman back into Marino, and then the rest, a couple more Walnut defenders there for the tackle, and finishes it off 3rd and 5.
The ball goes in there, you're going to get it. Hold on to it. See what the Wildcat defense now brings up 3rd down. Let's see if the Wildcats do pursue well here. Looks like they're going to be on a little power formation, almost a little wishbone formation. And give number 5, and he gets nowhere. He's going to gain maybe 1 yard on the play.
Yeah, barely maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage. Several Wildcat defenders there.
Looks like Belmont will send in the punt unit.
Camarion Gray is going to be deep to receive the kick. Now they try to pull a fake earlier, so you got to be conscious of that. He does kick it off. It's going to be a short punt. But it takes a good Belmont roll down to the 10-yard line.
Down about the 11-yard line.
Walnut will have almost 89 yards to go. To cut this score to, if they score 1, Bailey, that's what? That's going to be 20.
Well, it's a 1 touchdown and 2-point conversion.
Yeah.
It's eight points, so touchdown and 2-point conversion can tie it up. It's 8:44 left here in the 4th quarter. So Walnut hasn't attempted a PAT yet, so you would assume if they score, they're going to go for 2, and that seemed to be regardless of the score or the point of the game. So.
Yeah, Walnut not known for his kicking abilities. Marion Gray. Center.
By number 22, Belmont.
Going to bring up bounds 2nd and about 4, maybe 5.
And Marino on the tackle there for Belmont. He's been one of their leading tacklers this game, leading rusher and leading tackler.
He's kind of the Drew Jackson of Belmont, kind of everywhere. He's been on the field all night long. I think. Bradley, have you seen him take a play out? I don't think I have.
He's been there almost all night, and same for Reno. And that's one of the things about these 2A schools. You better be athletic and you better have some endurance because you're going to be on the field most of the night.
Right.
It'd be Camarion Gray right behind the right guard. He's going to be taken down. Camarion Gray's one of the others. Doesn't come off the field very much.
Ball to be on the 14. Brings up 3rd down and 6.
3rd and about 6. So what the Wildcat offensive staff draws up here. They send out Drew Jackson. They bring out number 4 out of the play. They're going to send in, looks like number 6 in behind him. And they're going to go back to that shotgun set. And that's going to be a big one. Big hitter for Zyla Clifton. Going to be a 1st down. Nice play there for the Wildcat play. Young man from Zyla Clifton makes an excellent play. We're going to bring up a 1st down about the 40, about the 25-yard line. Wildcats driving here. 7:03 left to go, 4th quarter. Hang in there, Wildcat fans. This game could get interesting. They're going to go back to that spread formation. This is something Wildcats have done all night long. Just run that little spread attack. They're going to send a man in motion. No, they do not. They're going back to pass, pumps. Look to hit Gray. Gray goes long. He's going to have to hop on top.
Throws into double coverage, and it's going to be intercepted.
Woo! A big hit there by Goes up and high points the ball, and that may be the ball game, folks.
Dylan Mayo come in on the tackle and just good thing high school don't have a targeting rule because he may be out of here and out next week too because that was some helmet to helmet.
Yeah, and that's going to be Gray goes up, just fails to high point the ball. Now Walnut defense will be called on to make a quick stop here. Walnut still has time in this game. A few first downs by Belmont in this game could be over with, but
he's wrapped up really quick by the Walnut defense and
Tackle made by Armstrong.
had a little shoving action out here on the side.
Yep. I believe
really good defense by Walnut.
And I believe he'll get to stay in due to the fact that it was incidental. That was that was going to be 54 that lost his helmet there, but that wasn't incidental due to the little extracurricular activity. So
Marino in motion. They do toss it to him.
Marino's done nothing fancy with that ball, with that toss. It's a pass play to all extents, but what it is, he just takes his time. He goes out to the outside and finds a little hole and cuts up in that hole, and that's
Walnut seems to just be over proceeding it, and then he cuts back, and that's where he's done his damage. It's fast enough where you got to respect the speed, and you don't want to allow him to get to the outside, but then you cut that off, and he makes his one cut back up the middle, and it's really dangerous back.
This is bring down 3rd, 4. Walnut needing a big stop here. Their defense. Toss pitch. And that's going to be right at the line of scrimmage.
I think he's going to be just shy.
He is going to be shy, so that's a big stop here. Let's see what the Cardinals choose to do. This is really
about 1 yard short, so it's going to be about a 4th and 1. Cardinals will keep their offense on the field. This right here may be the play of the game for Walnut.
Defensively, the Walnut needs to stop here. Got a few hands on the hip, but that's something Walnut. See what the Cardinals drop. See if they try to draw the offensive line off with a hard count, or what they do here. Look for him to give it to big number 5 here. I mean, he's been the man all night long.
Yeah, there's nothing trickery they're going to do. But he made great defense by Walnut. And he's going to be short.
Yes, he is going to be short.
The second effort almost got him there, but
we'll see what officials call for the spot. See if they call for the measurement. Hey, if they go to the measurement, go right down as close as you can. If they do the measurement, go as close as you can. Officials will call for a measurement. This is going to be close, sports fans. We're going to do our best to get this close as possible on our cameras. Let's see what he's there. Our cameraman doing a great job there. Gets right down on the football.
Going to be short.
Turnover on downs for the Wildcats. Big play there by Wildcat defense. Now it's time for the Walnut offense to answer. Man, now's a better time. Let's see if the Wildcat defense does their job. Now it's time for the Walnut offense to do their job. Coach Meeks calls out his play, Drew Jackson. Stay tuned, fans. One scored this game with an extra point. It's tied up. We've still got plenty of time left to go. 4th quarter, 26-18. Your Wildcats trailing. Ball on about the 32-yard line. Cats in that shotgun formation. Spread a man out. He's looking.
Man, wide open across the middle. He's got grass. Breaks one tackle. Out across near the 30-yard line. 50-yard pickup by the Walnut Wildcats.
I'm not sure who that was by the Wildcat player there. Was that?
I believe that was Austin Watson.
No, that was not Watson. That was number 10, Cabrera.
Okay. So that's the guy that come in and replace the injured Jack Leak. So 2 big plays for him. He had what looked like to be a touchdown earlier that was brought down on the one that led to a Walnut touchdown. And a huge 52-yard play there.
Yeah, that gets the ball squarely in Wildcat territory. Now Walnut goes that spread formation. They're going back to pass, send the man in motion.
Oh. That was intended for Austin Watson there. Just never seen it. I think Joe Jackson had to get rid of it a little sooner than he wanted to. A lot of pressure there.
But Watson turns around and finds that ball. He comes back to it. He may still be running.
Yeah.
And that's, that's not a, that's a coachable mistake. And Coach Meeks is telling him, hey, this is what was the play call there. Let's learn from our mistake. We're still.
Well, Watson's a sophomore, so Coach Meeks he's got a lot to. Coach Meeks will coach him up over these next couple of years, I promise you. Oh, and just over the reach of Tyler Clifton. Now we'll bring up a 3rd and 10 for Walnut.
3rd and 10, ball on the Wildcat 31.
Walnut making sure they have the play that they want.
And now's the time where they go to something that they know will work. This is a 2-possession down here, no doubt. Oh.
I think it's going to be a timeout.
A timeout taken by Belmont?
I believe so.
Belmont with timeout.
Yeah, timeout Belmont. 3:54 left here in the ball game. Wildcats trail 18-26, but had a really good drive here. Facing 3rd and 10 now, but
yeah. Bailey, I really think this is, like I said earlier, this is a 2-possession down for the Wildcats. If they don't get first down here, they definitely go for it on 4th. But Wildcats have been successful through the air tonight, more than normal. See if they choose to go back to the ground and pound here, try to get a fourth and a few inches, or if they tend to stay with the passing game, which has brought them success. Be an interesting call.
Yeah, I think it's one of those deals here. Walnut's had success in the air. Haven't really put it on the ground much. If it's not broke, don't fix it. I think, like you said, it's going to be 4th down territory. You got 2 plays here to pick up 10 yards. I would expect Walnut to keep it in the air here. And they got an empty set. Under pressure. Nothing was there.
That's a big.
I'm not really sure what the play call there was. You had four guys over here to our near side, 1 to the layoff tash, and it kind of rolls to the layoff to where the one receiver was, and nothing there, and allows Belmont to get back there and get them on the ground, and that's going to bring up 4th and long.
And here's where Coach Meeks is talking to his offense. What play do we go to here, boys? What do you guys feel comfortable running? They've got to get something that's going to gain about 12 yards. So that will be a big decision for the Wildcats. Excuse me, about 15 yards. See what the Wildcat draws up. Coach Meeks and the staff have drawn up here.
Down.
4th and 17. Got to get rid of it. He's got a man across the middle. It's going to be short. He's going to bounce it to him incomplete. It's going to be a turnover on downs with 3:31 left in the half or into the game. Yeah, just a really good drive by Walnut. Comes up short. And that's up to the defense here. Got to make a stop.
Yeah, they got to get four quick. They got to keep Belmont from getting a first down, and they got to 4 quick downs. Give Walnut one more shot at the end zone. Belmont, I believe, will be content to keep it on the ground.
Hand it off to Reno. Breaks it. It's on the ground. It's going to be recovered by the Wildcats. Walnut football.
That's exactly what the Wildcats needed. Big turnover on downs, folks. Back in Walnut territory. Now Coach Meeks has all the time in the world to drive this ball down.
Walnut takes over with 3:25, trailing by 8. Couldn't see who that was. I got excited. Didn't even see who it was. That Forrest Ord recovered the fumble by Walnut, but a really good play by their defense.
I'm not sure who that was, but we'll give credit to the whole Walnut defense there.
Half-price hamburgers and hot dogs.
Looking deep.
Incomplete.
Had a man one-on-one in the sidelines. Just a little short on the throw.
One-on-one for Adrian Palmer. Adrian had size, but leaked just a little short on his throw. Flag on the play. I believe that's going to be thrown in the air of holding.
Holding on the Wildcats.
That's something Wildcats did not need there. And pushes them. That's a spot foul. That's going to be 10, second and about 20.
Be on the 46.
Ball's on the 46, second and 26. Looking deep, one-on-one. Off the hand of the defender.
He had. I don't know who this was here on this outside edge here, but he had him wide open.
Yeah. I believe that was Greg.
Yeah, he had him wide open down the sideline.
Well, I thought where he was attempting to throw, I thought he had the guy just underthrew it. If he can get it, if he can lead him, the guy had he had space, and I thought he was open, but now this going a little shorter throw here to Gray. He stiffs on one. He stiffs on two.
Gets out of bounds.
Gets out over to the 40. Yeah, playing grown man football there, just shoving a couple of guys down.
Gray does a good job getting to the sideline, getting out of bounds. Finds the out of bound line and gets it. And that's exactly what you need to do there. Gain a good chunk of yardage back.
3rd and 10 for Walnut. Got to get rid of it. He does. Gray catches it. Drags a couple of guys around. So that's going to pick up about 4 yards. Bring up a 4th and 6. 2:44 left in the ball game. Clock still running. This is probably your ball game right here.
Yeah, 4th down right here. See what the Tigers, I say the Wildcats, come up with here. They're going to send forward 3 to our side of the field. Send one wide out left to the left.
Everybody's playing tight for
Clifton with the game.
He breaks it.
He could break it. He could go. He's down to about the 2-yard line. Zyler Clifton with a big run.
Really big run there by Walnut. Under pressure, Drew Jackson just had to get rid of it, and he found made the right choice, giving it to Zyler Clifton, and
finds an outlet there, and Zyler Clifton does. Wildcats now look to be under center with this one. Give to Camarion Gray. Gray dances around. Back in there.
I see some flags coming in. It's going to be late. I wonder if that's going to be in the area of a face mask.
Yeah, I believe face mask, something of that nature. And I believe I did hear the Walnut call out a face mask. Face mask is the call. Personal foul. That'll put the ball on about the 1 yard line, half-yard line. Or is it half the distance? What's the call there, Bailey? Half the distance?
It should be half the distance. The ball was on the 7, so it should put it on about the 3 yard line.
Right.
And that's what it looks to be, about on the 3.
Drew Jackson will take the ball in, take the play into his offense.
So after the penalty, it is a new set of downs. 1st and goal on the 3. 1:30. Clock is still running. Walnut's trailing by 8. We're going to fake it to Gray. To find Clifton, and Clifton's going to catch it, and he's going to go down it just inside the 1.
Yeah, Clifton down just inside the 1 yard line. So let's see what the Wildcats draw up here. They've got 4 downs to get this in the end zone.
Let the clock run. No need to get in a hurry right here. We got 1 yard to go.
See if they
1:01 left in the ball game.
Wildcats in that power set. And that would be a false start.
It almost looked.
Well, we got one official say touchdown. We got one official say not. One say turnover to Belmont. So let's see what the call is here. There's a penalty on the play. They've got to make a definitive call here. Both coaches out arguing their cases. Touchdown is the call.
I'm here, touchdown. And Belmont's over here celebrating, running off the field, and now they have to walk back on and to defend a 2-point conversion. 24-26. Belmont thought they had a turnover. They come running off the field celebrating.
And now the Belmont coach is wanting an explanation here. And they're going to walk. Belmont's going to walk off the field, which I believe is the right call if you're the Belmont Cardinals here. Walk off the field. This is a big call.
So it is 45 seconds left. 26-24, pending the 2-point conversion. Walnut with a chance to tie it up right here.
Of course, the man in the stripe hat and the Belmont coaches are having a heated discussion. A heated discussion over there on the sideline. They can see Belmont coach wanting to know why in the world was that not a turnover, and why in the world was that a touchdown. And coaches for Walnut, of course, defending their cases, saying yes, it was a touchdown. The ball crossed the end line. That's a touchdown. In this case, all the ball has to do is cross the end line, and it is a touchdown.
Well, here we go, 26-24. Walnut looking to tie the ball game up. Fakes it out to Gray, gives it to Clifton. He's in for the 2-point conversion. It's going to be a tie ball game. Walnut, 45 seconds left.
And folks, that was nicely drawn up. Did you see what Meeks did? He fakes the give. He fakes the give. He pitches it to Gray. Gray rolls around the outside corner, pitches it to Zyler Clifton for the touchdown.
Yeah,
really, 2-point conversion.
Really beautiful play design there by Coach Meeks and Walnut's offense. And
folks, we may have some free football here at Walnut tonight. Now, Bailey, explain to us if we do go to free football, both teams get a possession, right? It's not like college, or excuse me, pros where only one team gets a possession. It's like college; both teams get a possession. It does it start with a kickoff or does it start with 25?
I believe that it starts at 25. It's been a little while since I've seen overtime in high school, but I believe it starts at the 25 or 30, and yes, and what each team will get a possession, and that's going to go out of bounds. No. Good hard hit over on the Belmont sidelines. And it looked like it was going to go out of bounds. Stops just shy of it. Reno picks it up, carries it out across the 35 before he's hit hard by Walnut.
Now Walnut has to play good, solid defense. Play contain. Keep the running backs of Belmont out from those big gains. Those big touchdowns have killed us so far. Let's see what the Wildcats do here defensively.
Well, Belmont has shown it doesn't take them long to score. So you're right. You got to keep your ears pinned back. And he gets a big hole. He hits to the outside. He's coming down the sidelines. Breaks one. He's going to be pushed out at the 26-yard line. A huge run. And like we said, hey, it doesn't take long for these guys to move the ball. And just like that, he picks up about 45 yards.
Yeah, that's exactly what the Wildcats did not need. 29 seconds left to go. Coach Meeks got to be talking to his defense here. Stay home, play sound defense, play contain.
Yeah, you can't play conservative here, or definitely not now. But it's going to come a flag out. It looks like it's going to be a holding on Belmont, I believe.
Yeah, that was thrown in there holding. And I believe that was going to be thrown on. So what the call is? Yes, holding. That's the big call, big penalty for the Wildcats there.
Offsetting, or they declined it.
Yeah, that would be.
So they declined it. That's going to bring up second down, 2nd and 10 on the 28.
Both crowds really getting into it. Be up right. Both teams.
Hand off to Reno again. Gets a big hole. He busts outside. Breaks one. Breaks two before being brought down. At the 22-yard line. And I believe Belmont's going to call a timeout.
Well, Belmont with one timeout remaining. So what they draw up here. Coach Meeks goes out to talk to his troops. 14 seconds. Boy, this game has gotten exciting here. 26-26. But it can ask for a better ending this one.
Now we kept saying the fourth quarter, the game's not over. You got to stay with it. And Walnut has done a really good job with that. There's a couple of different plays in the second half where Walnut could have put their head down, and that's never going to be an option for a Coach Meeks team.
Right.
So Walnut has stayed with it, and tied it up late. 14 seconds to go. Ball's on the 22.
I think Belmont content to keep it on the ground. I believe.
Maybe here they got one more timeout. But I'd be watching it. Yep, they're going to try to trick him. Quarterback's going to draw. He's going to get a hole, and he's going to walk in. And if there's not a holding call, no penalties.
Well, Walnut still has 7 seconds. Look for a kickoff. Walnut still has a chance to run it back. And that's the first time Belmont's gone to that all night long.
Yeah, I haven't seen the quarterback draw. They're going to get flagged there, but that's going to be after the fact. That's going to be celebrating. But haven't seen the quarterback draw all night.
Sportsmanlike conduct in Belmont.
And I felt like Belmont would stay. I felt like they would try to put it in the air there. I didn't expect them.
And I believe they will enforce that on the try. Hold on. Well, we're walking
That's
back.
what Coach Meeks is. Yeah, Coach Meeks is letting this sideline umpire have it here.
Okay.
But that's what they're doing. They did implement the penalty on the
try.
Yeah. It was a touchdown. It's 32-26, going for 2 from the 25-yard line. And there goes whistles. I don't know if that was a false start on Belmont. It will be a false start.
Yeah.
So that brings the ball back to the it's on the 24.
Yeah, now looks like Belmont will have to put in there. Seven seconds left to go.
Belmont looks to pass. It's going to be, had a chance to pick it off. Going to fall incomplete. 32-26.
7.7 seconds left to go.
Man, what a play call by Belmont on the quarterback draw.
Gutsy play call there by Belmont. You're right. You can't fight. You can't blame. It happens what happens. And this is the opportunity for the Wildcats. They've got speed to burn. Let's see if they set up some sort of return. I don't know that the Belmont guy does not kick it out of bounds here. I mean, that would almost make sense and make Walnut run a play from the 35.
Well, and there's been several times where he's not necessarily kicking it deep. He's kicking it to the secondary, but he's not kicking it all the way here to the playmakers of Walnut. As well as Walnut has passed the ball around tonight, I don't know that I want to kick it off and give them the ball out here on the 35 because Walnut's dangerous.
Yeah, and they got Gray back.
And then now they put Gray. The ball's been coming to the secondary line. Gray's been deep, but they've moved Gray to where the ball has been going most of the night.
I think you squib kick it here, honestly. If you're Belmont, you kick the ball on the ground, make Walnut return it.
Oh, it's going to be Walnut's possession.
Walnut going to get possession here. Who was that made the good recovery by the?
Not for sure. Maybe 14 Weston Mills, maybe.
I think it was
a freshman. It can be hard to see these red numbers on the gray jerseys.
Let's see if the
Walnut is out of timeout, so 7 seconds.
Did they run one to the sidelines? Try to get to the sidelines. Oh, or did they looks like they're sitting back to pass.
He's under pressure. Got to get rid of it. It's going to be picked off. That's their playmaker, Reno. Ooh, that's going to be a horse collar. And that's also going to be your ball game.
Yeah, they will call the end of the ball game to that. That will not be. They will not be an extra play ran. That will be horse collar on the play. They will.
Yep, that's going to be your ball game. Belmont's going to win 32-26, and an exciting game here on Walnut. Definitely didn't go Walnut's way. Walnut's going to fall to 0-3 in the region.
Yeah, and just badly, I'll tell you what, that was a heartbreaker for the Walnut Wildcats. Fought all night long, kept it interesting to the fourth quarter. Comes out the fourth quarter, scores 2 times to bring this game to tie, and they run a gutsy call to Belmont. Brings it in the ball game. Bailey for John, for Bailey Johnson, for cameraman, for all the TV 19 sports crew. Wish you good night and God bless. Here from Walnut High School.